Is that your
I think I did
homies?
one of Coinflip's matches the previous.
The stream is live, gentlemen, for your information.
I
So,
see that.
yep, and let me post it in the chat. So,
It looks like Femboy picked a red.
alright, it is posted in the Twitch, gentlemen. We are good. I have the draft up. Feel free to take it away.
Nice. Well,
Right.
this should be pretty exciting. So you've been, you said you've been, well, I guess by where it's Smitty here. I was I did some casting previously in the Rec League, and I'm joining here with R5 Spies and CLT, and R5 Spies. He's you were saying to me before you were been cast quite a bit for the Femboys. So you got any big insight on them going into this game?
They have really high expectations for this matchup between them and Coinflip. Their games the previous week showed relative dominance outside of the first match, where they seemed to struggle a bit. They've been putting really good performances in their top lane. Might possibly see an ego check in this game, but we'll see.
All right. How do we feel about Coinflip's top lane then? If we're thinking there's an ego check happening, pretty strong.
It's been a bit.
Okay.
My memory's not good.
Yeah. The same. Very relatable.
But from memory, at the very least, Coinflip does do pretty darn well in their mid and late games. Their early games, if I recall, seem to be kind of a toss-up, but not in a particularly weak sense, just in a sense that, from what I recall, when they went against the Hashira, they did struggle for like a match or two in the early, but then completely pulled it together in the third. And just absolutely stomped them.
Nice. So right now we saw the bands come out, all pretty reasonable bands. The fiddle band's pretty interesting, honestly. So that must be, I'm assuming that's a respect band towards Jellyfish. And then with the R1 Anivia coming out, where either will we channel Faker or Chovy here?
If I recall, that Anivia is somewhat of a comfort pick, so.
Okay.
But yeah, Femboy seems to be wanting to deny a lot of dive champions, and Coinflip is kind of going like, okay, we didn't really care for that to begin with, so we're gonna be going this other route here.
Yeah, completely reasonable. I like Aatrox. I mean, it's coming out pretty much in line with what you were saying, where ego coming out the gates with it. So they definitely kind of like, all right, let's fight. The Blitz too is that's pretty aggro. They're looking to kind of throw them off balance from this, and meanwhile we got pretty strong lane pressure coming out of Coinflip's side and some support jungling with Ivern. I never know how to feel about Ivern in coordinated, organized play myself.
He can tend to be a monster, although I forget what team it is that did have an Ivern top laner pick in one of the previous matches that I'd casted.
It
could have been.
I can interject here. It was Coinflip.
Oh, okay. It was.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That's
So it
wild.
could be an Ivern top lane into the Aatrox as well.
And Brandino has played the Jax jungle as well. Is 100% a coin flip on which way they're going.
The coin flip
Ah,
is coin flipping.
he said the thing.
He said the line, Bart. My buddy actually was I don't know, soft trolling me a little bit, and he was picking the Ivern top for a while, and then I will say the damage can get kind of nutty. I was a little bit thrown off a few times, so it's definitely a pick you actually kind of have to respect, weirdly, if the person can play it.
Yeah. Funny thing about the match that I did see the Ivern top pick, it was into Mordekaiser, and the Mord thought he could 1v1 Daisy and quickly realized the mistake he made.
Dude, it's crazy. It's hard for me to even process when it's happening because I'm like, wait, this champ's it doesn't compute, and you're just getting the shit kicked out of you by a summon, and you're like, I'm not even fighting the champ anymore.
Granted, there is a bit of a fun fact. If you have Thornmail or Bramble and Daisy hits you, that actually hurts Ivern.
That is actually kind of crazy. There's some niche knowledge there.
Yeah, I learned that when I was attacking a Darius as Ivern.
And you're just like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. Now I do. Knowledge is power. And we saw some big additional deny there. What with the targeting the support on Coinflip, getting rid of Knot and Braum, and then reduction in the mid pool overall with Aurora Ari. So
I'm not sure how I'm thinking about the Braum ban. I don't think that he works well with the composition. I understand it was kind of a ban to go against the Blitzcrank more than anything.
Yeah, but you're not really gonna. Yeah, like you say, you wouldn't really be picking solely to ban out to disrupt the Blitzcrank pick itself when the rest of the comp doesn't really line up for it. So yeah, it is maybe a little bit of a wasted ban. With Kaisa Lux counting out Jellyfish's team, I like Kaisa with the rest of them. I think there's a lot of like cleanup and able to get into the mix with them. Lux, I guess, gives them a little bit of range in being able to zone and maybe apply a little bit of DPS while they're just death balling and everything and setting up some additional picks. But I guess it's just more of a safe pick for the mid.
It does seem like a bit of a scaling route that they headed for there, especially since it's going into Anivia, so it seems they kind of want to match that lane state. And then Kaisa, I'm not sure how I feel about that pick. Like, she can get up in Zaya's grill and take her out if like her ultimate's on cooldown, but otherwise I feel it might be a bit problematic, especially if any time that you might consider going in on aggressive ultimate, you might just accidentally wind up into the Renata ult. Backfire.
Honestly, when you think about it, the Renata's annoying for it if you want to ult in. Jax immediately hopping on you, seeing counter-striking you. You got a Nivea just able to kind of zone you off as soon as you get in, and you're pretty much, anytime you want to go in, you're just going to be sitting in ult. Kaisa might have been a little bit ambitious there.
As a Renata fan, I do like the decision to pick her into this team because she's really good for anti-pick and high aggression. There is not a lot of dive to be working off of, but there is a Blitzcrank, and Xin Zhao is going to be diving head on at times, and as I said, with the deterrent into the Kaisa. There's a lot of good going for her, and not a lot of options that can take her out particularly easily.
Yeah, and honestly, a good style takeover pretty much absolutely trashes like most of their team.
Mm-hmm. And also, there's the theoretical case of casting hostile takeover when Blitzcrank hooks you. Catch the enemy unawares, kind of like a terror cook.
Now I'm gonna be hoping that happens this game. That'd be fun as hell to watch. I think it'll be pretty good. I will say I think I like Coinflip's draft a little bit more.
And it does look like it will be an Ivern top lane.
Wow, I'm kind of excited to watch this play out. I mean, you got the top laner of but just of top laners in Aatrox just wanted to fight and get in there, and then you got Ivern. You just got a happy tree up there.
Mm-hmm. Ivern's really good lane setup, but you know, depending on Aatrox's health status and spells available, it will be a bit difficult for Jax to actually walk up there early on. Like catching
Yeah.
Aatrox initially would be fine, but you gotta play it carefully because at any moment Aatrox can actually turn that around against those two, and Ivern damage can't really keep up unless Aatrox plays it poorly. So, especially if Xin Zhao swings around.
What do you think Ivern's building into this matchup? Is he rush something
If
like
I recall,
Blackfire?
I don't think that he normally goes a full AP up front build. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm honestly CLT. Do you know?
But I don't think he'll be building Blackfire, and I don't recall him having gone Rylai's, and I don't really see too much value in Rylai's considering Aatrox and Xin Zhao are the only ones that could possibly work on. And not that he really needs it, because Shield does well enough.
He typically likes to go Malignance, and I think Malignance does have a lot of value here with the Anivia, because the AoE field means Anivia's damage is going to be outputted. Rylai's, I think, would be... I don't want to say like useless, but you have a lot of slows already and zone control with the Anivia, so I would expect something like Malignance maybe into like Redemption to go like maybe first item, the Brawl. He could go Malignance into anti-healing and then into like a Redemption or something like that.
Yeah, Oblivion Orb would be at least a safe sit on in the meantime.
Yeah, but I think this mid lane matchups is going to be interesting.
Downside is I think he might actually need to go the Redemption route considering Blitzcrank is there, and focusing too much on shield power could backfire, so having that bit of healing excess should help some.
That's true.
So I know you're a big I don't know whether to call it proponent or hater of the Lux mid, but I know you're a firm believer in its super strong and just the ability to delete an entire wave basically every 30-40 seconds. So how do you think this really plays out? Is it just going to be pure scale, or do you think one has a significant advantage over the other?
I personally think, knowing the Anivia Lux matchup, being a big Anivia player myself, I think Lux is going to put a lot of pressure here, which is what Rika tends to want to do in a lot of his matchups. And then after that, try to find 2v2s with Terrace, because your mid jungle for Coinflip is very slow paced and very scaly. Yeah. So if Coinflip can hold on, their mid game spike is really, really good. But I think a lot of early fights are going to go in favor of Jellyfish here in regards to this.
Yeah, and I think it's going to really be huge on roam timers with that Blitzcrank too, and Coinflip being able to acknowledge that when he's going to be in and out of lane and watching him for any quick pulls, because like you look at, when you look at Nivea, she steps up out of any position into that, you're going to be just getting popped from Blitz, Lux, Xin Zhao, Chain CC.
Xin Zhao is going to be one to keep an eye on, because the past couple of matches that I've cast for them, he's always done really darn well in the champion. Normally, I'm not one to really find him much of a threat, but he tends to be pulling a lot more weight than one would typically expect of him.
I'm honestly, I'm a big Xin Zhao lover. I think he's super great, and you can really build almost however you want. There's so many good quality builds to approach with him, and he can fit into a lot of different comps. You can peel out pretty good. You can kind of lock down people pretty good. You can do quite a bit of damage if you build a little more skirmishy. And then even being able to optimize into some of those more bruisery stuff like Maw and that, if just to deny even more. It's really nice.
The issue that I tend to have with him personally is because, like, depending on the compositions you pick him into, he can just kind of be prevented from doing much. And the Renata pick, I feel, kind of helps work towards that.
Yeah.
Like, he can snowball really well in a way that I feel is healthily designed, especially when you compare against champions like Viego.
Yeah. No, I mean, oh my God!
Viego's already caught out.
Yeah, we got a flash down.
Oh, actually, do we want to sync our timers? Cause I'm at are you there, CLT?
Yes, sir. I'm at a minute 5, minute 6, minute 7.
All right, I'm like 4 seconds ahead of you. I'm
Same.
gonna pause real quick on 1:15.
3,
right.
4, 1:15 for me. Smitty, you good?
1:18.
Oh, okay. I'll move up to 18.
I'm at 125 now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm basically there.
Okay, so we're good now? I'm at 128, 129.
Oh, no, stay paused, stay paused.
Okay, I'm at 132.
Okay.
Alright, 132. Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, or on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, we'll work on that. This is actually probably weird for our pies that somebody else is controlling his stream. Normally he's got to like double duty it. So
it's okay. Now I don't have to feel bad if I mess up catching something happening.
It's alright.
Funny. So, and if you want to next game our pies, we can maybe share in Discord or something, and then like we can just watch the same things together. I don't know. It's an option. If you like having 2 individual views, though, that's definitely fine too.
And I wish I could have 2 individual views on one monitor.
Oh yeah.
And I will not windowed mode, even if I'm just spectating.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. So we see Aristo. Yeah.
Anivia.
Yeah. Disco. Yeah.
Losing their egg.
Yeah. That was getting popped pretty hard here. Rika playing pretty aggro.
Ooh, nice dodge of the E.
Pretty good. We got bot lane shoving in as well. We're seeing not too much aggression out of Piggins with flash down, but we'll see how things go.
Nearly killed the Lux, but traded her egg. That should force it back, however. Nivea should be able to maintain lane presence for a bit longer, though.
So how do we feel about that? Using egg aggressively at the start, losing the passive, but being able to get that short-term lane advantage?
Lux is going to be losing a lot of XP out of it, giving Anivia a level 6 advantage more than likely, and Anivia has plenty of mana available to her at the moment. So I think it's only really positive for Anivia at this point, because it's almost as if they started meeting each other on a neutral wave state at this point. So
yeah.
if they whittle at each other's health naturally and stuff, Anivia can come back full health and ready to go. Whenever she does decide to use the teleport, and the egg's not going to be back up before a dangerous situation happens. So I don't think that she's going to be at a particular disadvantage, unless
Yeah.
You get through like that at a bad time.
Got some trading going on in the river, fighting over crab a little bit, stepping up, but nothing too serious. TP down top lane.
The wave was bigger when Lux went back. If you look at the XP values, that there is a few minion leads still maintained on the Anivia. And she has boots now.
I like it then. Yeah, that's pretty good. See, that's some of the intricacies of some of the different wave and champ interactions and stuff that when you're playing jungle you don't quite take as much note of. So it's always good to be learning, even if you're casting. And nice Q land. Definitely some heavy trading.
Yep. Nivea maintains this a bit longer, and Nivea might be forced to go back. Freezing the wave. Oh, okay, okay. That's good enough. That's good enough. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, this is going to the death.
Lux low on mana.
Oh no.
Flash this down and lives. Ooh.
Right, that's when you start spam pinging your jungler in solo queue.
Yes. And the ping was not enough with the big E.
First
And
blood.
Nivea
Nice.
flashed these down though. And
Wow. That's pretty good. You were saying that Ririka likes to play pretty aggro. Yeah, I see it. It's a aggro Lux.
Aatrox popping ultimate in the top lane. Not quite sure what he was hoping to get from it, but he got rooted by Ivern and disengaged from pretty easily.
Yeah, the Ivern's holding on decently well. I mean, down 15 CS, but we'll shorten
Big
that
hook
a
in the
little
bot lane
bit
here.
Ooh.
Zion.
Good knockup. Zen's in.
Zhao going for Renata.
Flashes down on Zen.
Ooh.
Close.
Alright.
There's
Higgins
some-
had some really nasty pulls last match that I casted.
Ooh, flash in with the Jax, going in, Counter-Strike, and Dragon being the 6th champion. Brandino, nice, but gotta
Higgins
trade
really well.
Higgins pull. Higgins is on with his pulls, let's go. Woo! 5 kills, 4 kills in quick succession there. We got Femboy's up 4-1. It's a pretty significant gold lead to be at in terms of 7 minutes.
Oh yeah. I was a bit surprised that Lux already hit level 6, but I guess it makes sense.
But yeah, getting that kill and
Mhm.
a little bit extra.
Oh, and she's on 2 kills right now. 5 stacks on her Dark Seal this early is pretty good.
I love the Dark Seal purchase too. That's pretty massive here, and you can play pretty safe while still being able to dish out a lot of damage. And there's the old classic alt wave push coming out.
I'm not sure what Lux's AP breakpoints are for successfully clearing the wave in a single rotation, but you know, having 5 stacks on the Dark Seal sure helps.
Yeah. Damn near wiped the whole thing with the E ult combo there. And Drake looks like it's going to be going over to Femboy, so they got a pretty good grip on the early game. But as you know, CLT was talking about to begin with, it is kind of expected
Kings
for
are coming out.
Coinflip to
Blitz
be
and
weak.
Now rotating for the grubs.
Yeah.
King Lux.
I think they got a pretty strong clear. I think they should just get the 2. Yep, and dip.
Yep, backing off now. Kai'Sa's alone down on the bot side, so she's going to be getting some solo XP versus those two. Not enough pressure being put on her. Not that they
Yeah.
can't really put pressure on her.
Yeah, that's kind of the nice thing too for Kai'Sa here, is even if you can't step up to CS too much, you're pretty safe in not dying as long as you just don't be too aggressive. We got backs coming out. Ivern's pretty much perma pushed into this Aatrox.
Yeah, it may be a bit safer for him for that to be the case at the very least. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how Daisy fares into him.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I think really it's just going to be, you know, kind of like we were talking about earlier, just not pushing things too much early and just letting your champs become the champs that they actually are. mid late. Some heavy trading
might
going
be
on
able to
mid.
land this next Q, maybe? It's off cooldown, and good trade altogether, though.
Yeah, pretty good piloting of the
Ivern
champ.
going on the Aatrox up in the top side, knocking him well below half.
Comes in. So we're seeing
Fights
Teal.
at the bottom. Ooh, very nice.
Ooh.
Zaya ultimate and Kaisa ulting to avoid the feather recall.
We got double TPs coming in, both mid lanes. Hostile takeover kind of blown. But kill secured on Higgins. Nivea egg.
Beautiful.
Wow. Honestly, very well played by Coinflip there. And really cuts into that lead. We pretty
I
much
didn't even notice the Nivea teleport.
Yeah, it was the duel.
On the top side.
Ooh, and flash coming out.
Got
2
Q3.
flashes.
Daisy is on cooldown though, so unfortunately won't be able to turn and fight that.
Yeah, and that'll help Aatrox push out his CS lead to a comfortable 20. It'll be nearly 30 by the time it's done with this wave. Probably will have to reset after though.
Man, though, that fight down in bot was pretty darn intense.
Yeah.
I thought that it was maybe over for the Zaya once the Lux got there and the hostile takeover was off, but Jax coming in from the rear stopped him from being able to push through.
Very good, very good. I mean, I gotta imagine comms are very well placed there to kind of plan all that out, and perfect usage of the Nivea egg again. Pretty impressed, honestly, with play of both mid laners right now. Overall, though,
Man, looks like Xin Zhao's going in lane for a play.
Oh, he's got the ward there, so he's gonna be aware.
Yeah, and Brandino's working his way towards the top side, so they might be able to orchestrate some sort of counter. No, going towards mid. Looks like the next dragon will be another minute and a half. Or, yeah, just under. And it seems like Ivern will be left alone. And all is well.
Yeah, maybe not the best usage of time there by Xin, but I mean, I don't.
Beautiful avoidance from the Lux combo from Anivia. Teleport's not up yet. It is matched with Lux.
Yeah, so we got. Oh, they're both kind of. That was funny. They both baited their backs and stepped back up to catch the next wave. They're looking at the timers and they're like, I can get one more push off.
So to be honest, I've had teammates that yelled at me for not recalling before this period of time, because Dragon will be up and they're... Actually, Lux is in a worse off spot, at least Anivia.
Ooh, flash!
Ooh! There's the wall, but it did force Lux's flash and she will get a reset now. Dragon's up in 10 seconds, but Jax is nowhere near place to contest it.
Yeah, I'm completely pathed away. Zin's on bot side. You see Coinflip's bot lane trying to keep some prio established and getting some poke off here.
Pulled out of the tri-bush. Zaya going really hard, dropping into third.
And Kaisa does have item advantage here, though. It's sitting on a Kraken over Zaya, who hasn't completed their item.
Oh, fight up on top side. They're going for that instead of Dragon. Do land the kill.
They will get quite a bit of turret pressure off here. So maybe playing for trying to secure first turret over.
And
coin
we will
flipping.
have an Ocean Soul this game.
Oof.
Anivia and Lux trading. Anivia getting pretty low. Lux around half with shield up at the moment. Anivia is waiting her cooldowns, but Xin Zhao's coming over. Lux lands E and lands the kill.
Weird. And that's Lux with 7 stacks now on the seal. So if you're Rika, you got to be feeling pretty strong right now.
Just got to be careful about that Mejai's buy. As fun as Dark Seal is to see, it's also quite fun to see People die
yeah.
the instant they buy it.
Yeah, it's cursed. It's a cursed item. I refuse to buy it. The games I sit at 10 stacks seal for the longest amount of times. The moment I'm like, you know what, I should buy Mage Eyes.
Renata looking
Dead.
to be a bit of a tough spot here. Wave pushing in, Blitzcrank and Kaisa having
Cindy.
but he
It
did
is
recall.
believing. Yeah, so it ends up being pretty okay, and we'll get buys off. We do see Yuntals finished now for Zaya, so she'll be a little bit stronger with the Berserkers up too, and Call's almost finished.
Lux
Harold.
does have Ludens. Malignance on Ivern.
So yep, the Malignant's a good call out there by CLT to begin with.
And Ivern did buy the ability piece item, I believe it was called Wisp
Oh.
something.
The sweet moat.
Oh, moat, yeah, moat. So it does seem like he may be going for Redemption second.
I think that makes sense too, because you're
Yep.
gonna be kind of skirmishing a lot and just having that extra survivability, and yeah, I think you're right on that call. It makes the most sense. We got Zin looking to secure Rift. We got quite a bit of pressure up here, but Aatrox is getting a collapse on him a little bit.
Ooh, Blitzcrank lands the pull on Anivia, but is at around half health with Renata coming over to offer support to Anivia. And we see Coinflip completely pincering in.
Oh my god! The hostile takeover!
Landed on two. Blitzcrank forced to flash out. Zin dies in the pit. They did get the Rift Herald, however. No deaths on Coinflip then.
Oh my
Zaya's
god.
a bit aggressive, Brandino.
That was a display of something. We do see bot lane turret does get taken by Zaya, who's split off. Pretty good usage of time. Renata down, pulled in on the Nivea, egg down, and will be kill secured as well. Going to Kaisa.
Full port from Aatrox down bot lane for Zaya. Unsure if they spot it. Zhao coming from the front, Aatrox from the rear, and Zaya will go down.
Nice. Keeping things interesting. You know, the kills say 5 to 9, but gold spread says even game. Pretty close.
Kaisa is leading on Zaya by about 700 gold. Xin Zhao, about 1,000 behind Jax. So top lane's even, mid lane Lux favored by about 1,300, and the supports are basically even.
I think if I'm Femboys here, I'm most concerned probably about Jax going forward. I think he's going to be able to really duel pretty hard and pop some of these people like Lux if they misplay. We got our engage going on.
Taken out by Lux, 900 gold bounty going to him. As we got a fight down near the Dragon Pit, Xin Zhao turning onto onto Jax, but Renata W keeping him alive as Zaya dies instead. Double kill for Brandino on Jax. That is 4 kills in that minute. 4 Coinflip.
And not the position that you want to be where you're losing your stacks on your seal, giving up the big bounty, and then feeding over a couple kills over to the Jax, who's already could be kind of a matchup problem. Honestly, I think they're getting into position to scale.
Ivern is moving over to a Rylai's Crystal Scepter purchase instead. He's sold out.
How do we feel about that kind of transfer over? What do you think inspired that?
I think he possibly decided that he wants to go hard on Lux.
I don't hate it, honestly. They do have vision.
Ivern might get caught out by the blitz here. Flashes over the wall. Jax coming over to provide support. Ivern is in the safety. Jax has taken a lot of hurt. Ult is up, mitigating it quite a bit. Ivern does get the final blow onto Blitzcrank, but does get caught out by Lux Q. as Kaisa and Aatrox are chasing down Renata. Gets knocked below half health. Left Q catches Anivia. And it looks like Coinflip may be forced to back off here. It is a 3v4. Aatrox currently alone there, and yeah, Anivia will be returning to mid lane.
And, you know, as you're kind of looking at that too, Kaisa having the 2 completed items here is really, really spiking the damage in comparison to the rest of them.
Xayah nearly did some good there before getting taken out by the Xin Zhao ult.
Oof.
Xayah's item, Kaisa's items may be scary, but she doesn't really do a whole lot of burst damage just yet. Xayah definitely still beats her in that department by quite a bit.
I gotta imagine now though, she's sitting on quite a hefty amount of gold, and they're gonna be sitting on
yeah, 1700.
A secured, yeah, and
she's about a 2,000 lead. So.
With the Otacon getting secured now too, it's the kill pressure goes up even more in some of these team fights. Otacon is just so.
That is 11 flowers for Coinflip, and what's 28 for Femboys.
And that is the on kill bonus too from Otacon is cannot be understated.
It's like a 25% increase, right?
Yeah, and it's
709 XP advantage.
That's pretty huge.
Oh, and Jellyfish is on soul point at this point. Rylai's finished for Ivern.
Is this finished and going? Wonder now if it should. Oh, wait, caught out.
Xayah will succeed surviving the Renata W. Oh, thing to note about Renata Ultimate, for whatever reason, it does not actually prioritize enemy minions over your own champions. I don't know why.
Oh, we get collapsed on here. Counter-Strike coming in, going in onto Aatrox. Flash coming out. And kill secured by Brandino.
Noah getting away, however.
No.
As the tower goes down on the top side in favor of Jellyfish. Ooh, Anivia walling off Xin Zhao, doesn't have flash at the moment, going for the dive. Jack's tanking the turret shots.
Ooh. Good turret. I mean, good ult usage by Xin that kept him alive there, blocking out some of the their ranged attacks there.
Yeah. I'm honestly kind of surprised he got out. He had 200 left, so close. And Kaisa W stopping short of preventing the recall from Renata.
Hey, this is a. I see why CL2 was pretty convinced this is going to go to 5. This is a pretty brutal game, but it's also both teams like going blow for blow and keeping things very close. I mean, the goal difference between in individual matchups there might be some disparity, but overall, I mean, it's pretty much dead even for 23 minutes in.
Yeah, normally I see Xin doing far better in the previous matches. He's not performing poorly by any means, but definitely not managing to get the, the forerunner of the, like, kill death spread and whatnot.
Yeah, I think exactly what you were saying in the pregame too is kind of happening. It is difficult for him here to do what he wants to do and get in there. There's so much deny, and you can see that even just with like the Sundered Sky stats. Only 748 healing done. So just like even being able to get the procs off is difficult this game. It's because there's
Coinflip might not be in a great position here. They're getting pincered by Aatrox at the top. Fight deciding to go in. Xin Zhao ulting onto Renata. Hostile takeover doing some work, but Coinflip is falling somewhat. Egg out for Anivia.
We got Zhonya's down.
Jack's turning to support her, but falling really low himself.
Ooh,
Nivea
nice
coming
hook
out.
there by Higgins.
Blitz down, Aatrox sidestepping the Anivia ultimate, but Anivia's teammates are going down. Renata dangerously low. Xin hops over to Anivia, picking up 2 kills from that fight, starting to turn around.
And Soul is looking to be going over.
Is looking like a guarantee.
Huge, huge fight. Now, I know we were just saying that it looked like everything was very close and very evenly spread, but that fight did not make it feel like it was that close. I don't think it was fought poorly, but I think the team fight prowess really showed out there.
It looked like Xin chose basically the perfect location that he could have gone in there.
Yeah.
I feel the primary way to kind of shut down what Coinflip is trying to do is not only spreading apart the team, but disrupting Anivia as much as you can. And Xin Zhao's ultimate and Blitzcrank together kind of do very good work at that.
Agreed, agreed. Now we're going to be looking at, I mean, for the next foreseeable future, is kind of be setting up around Baron and kind of playing around Baron and trying to set up a fight to push for it. We do got TPs up from both, well, all current TP having champions. So both mid laners, both top laners have their TPs up. So we can see things spread out, but any fight that happens, depending how it goes, will basically lead to Baron. Oh no. Big binding. I think Brandina's able to disengage here, but chunked pretty heavily. We'll see if they're able to take advantage in any way.
At least he did not have to use his ultimate. Ooh, Anivia going hard aggressive onto will get vaporized. Aatrox is busy killing Coinflip's bot lane.
That was a rough sequence.
Right now, Jellyfish have complete control of the mid lane. Aatrox is pushing down the bot. 2 recalls going, so their Coinflip's probably deciding to actually give away this Baron.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason at all to be anywhere near this if you're Brandino. I feel like that's kind of a failure of communication there. There's no reason for anybody to even step up at all.
Aatrox coming in to completely dissuade. Renata recalling, but will be spotted here and chased down.
I think maybe just doesn't even bother with the chase. Just wants to get the wave pushing. They're able to secure the kill mid on the Xayah. Okay, so popping again. Kai'Sa's pretty strong now.
Yeah. Nasher's complete. Other 2 core items also done. We'll see what. This is like a Zanya's next. Gotcha.
Zanya's, yeah. Can't complain about that. 22 stack Mage Eyes too. So the Lux, never fear.
And they do have the feats, which I never notice when it's actually claimed unless I'm actively focusing on that.
Oh, we got trying to collapse in on Aatrox in the top lane. Lux is sitting in the wings.
Brandino going really aggressive for this.
Wow.
Does get the stun and finishes him off.
I like that. I mean, you got to secure the bounty and got to play aggressive. Got to push whatever windows that are available. So good.
He did force Aatrox flash off as well. Didn't need to use his. Or wait, no, he did use his own. Okay.
He did have to use his own, but I mean, still worthwhile.
It did, you know, prompt Jellyfish to consider going to assist Aatrox rather than push. So there's a bit of a small win there too. But Anivia isn't permitted to head.
Yeah. That was really good zoning by Jellyfish there. Now, we'll see if they want to
will
push.
Be walled off.
Brandino with the 2-man counter strike. Hostile takeover going down, zoning off mainly though, and disengage. Daisy will probably get popped here as the hook comes in, lands on. Oh my!
Oh, this might be the end of game
that's
1 here.
That's game 1000%.
Yeah, those are very long death timers.
That's tough. I actually liked some of the hostility that they were showing there to try to collapse while Aatrox was down, but got hit with the pocketbook a little bit there at the end.
And Lux does not fall to the Magi's curse.
25.
Game 1 done just under 30 minutes, as is ideal.
Yeah, honestly, pretty impressed though by both teams. I think both very, very competent, able to seize different windows of control there, and just I think better objective control. You're hoping to see from Coinflip moving forward. I think that's a really strong point for Jellyfish.
Unfortunately, that the movements that I saw from Coinflip are a recurring thing that I've seen in the past. Which, generally, so long as they don't make those mistakes around the major objectives, they do tend to stick very well into their games. But if your enemy catches you slipping, they will take advantage of that. So you definitely need to keep yourselves in check with those.
Yeah, I mean the going 4-0s on Drakes, is like definitely I think something where you need to be kind of like thinking, all right, we need to if the other team's going to be pushing this hard for securing some of these objectives, then we need to adjust our game plan to better accommodate that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Okay, draft.
Right. Looks like Coinflip will be red in game 2.
We'll see. So you think there'll be this is Fearless, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So you think there'll
Best
be
of
any
15,
major
right?
Yeah. So we see a Silas man coming out again, and we're seeing Fiddle getting punted as well. So who plays the fiddle on Jellyfish?
The jungler.
The,
Okay.
is a big fiddle guy just super nasty or what?
He's generally banned off of it. So I don't remember if he's gotten a chance to play it or not.
Oh man, I mean, that says a lot. I mean, if everybody's just like, no, I'm not dealing with that. It's pretty good. And we see Wukong coming out for R1. We'll see. I mean, Jellyfish's first pick. We'll see. It's locked in. I'm assuming Wu jungle, unless there's the Iverns also. I mean, no, that was Coinflip side. Did nobody play Wu top, or is it purely jungle?
Unsure.
Coinflip probably has something with Wu top, but generally it's jungle.
Coinflip responding with the Pantheon.
The Pentaflex.
Yeah. He was super disgusting earlier this season when his damage to monstrous was so high, and he was so good in the jungle. But then you had the ability to flex him out if you did play some of the few things that could go up against him in the jungle. Just be able to stop him up.
He never really needed those jungle monster damage buffs that he got. His clear times were pretty fine.
Yeah, it's super fine. It was like one of those things where it's just like, okay, we want people to pick this, so we're gonna make you even better.
Yeah. Like I have seen some pretty darn nutty Pantheon jungles back when I actively still played.
Yeah. I remember Pantheon jungling on the old Panth with the sweet block. That was great.
Attack speed Pantheon 1v1ing towers.
Yeah. That's classic. And we see Varus getting picked, and then in response, Yunara. Yeah. I like Yunara. I like watching Yunara's play, especially good Yunaras. It's a fun champ.
I mean, she ain't as fun to see as like Callista or Aphelios, but
yeah, that's true. I feel like more often than not when I see Aphelios, it's not clean. The clean Aphelioses are few and far between. With Malphite getting locked in, seeing the 3 ADs, and with Silas out of the picture, I like that pick.
But then again, you know, Wukong does have armor shred. Jace has armor
Yeah,
shred.
that's
Cleaver
true.
exists.
That's true actually, and we definitely going to be seeing some Cleaver action happening.
And I myself am always a fan of Varus, but I'm also really sad that he didn't get anything for the nerfs to AP values that he had a couple seasons back.
Yeah, the AP Varus is what you don't. When you get tagged by the ult and then you just get exploded immediately after.
Yeah, that was really fun, and I understand it had to be nerfed, but I wish there was a bit something moved elsewhere, like maybe an AP ratio on his E to compensate.
Yeah, or like I guess I mean, I guess probably the complaint would be like if you move him too, it would be more. It could be interesting if you gave him more of a slow on his E that's scaled, kind of like Twitch, but then you'd almost becoming too much like Twitch in some regards, I guess. But yeah, then we see the Nautilus coming out, so looking for some more peel for Varus. Got a lot of ability.
Nautilus and Thresh, both good champs to run with him.
Yeah, especially with Wu coming in.
The Vlad lock on from Jellyfish.
Woo!
With the Nivea out of the picture, it's the prime opportunity for him.
Yeah. How do you feel about Vlad, CLT?
I low-key think this is a fantastic pick just because you maintain the flex pick between the solo laners, so it's just really hard for Malphite to get an advantage over the Jace matchup. So, because Vladimir's just going to follow him around.
That's
what was this last pick?
And we got a nun pick from
Jellyfish.
Poppy was the pick.
Okay.
Client bug. Not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Would have been fun to see a 4v5 for game 2.
Sub me in, coach.
Who needs a support?
And Syndra coming in. Yeah, that makes most sense too. Like you're saying, Vlad will just follow around mouth, and then so you're basically looking at. Do you think they'll just be constantly swapping out their positions then, trying to just rotate around, and then Syndra will be largely kind of locked up with Jace, or what?
I think that just in general, the fact that, you know, Vladimir is going to be Jellyfish's only AP could turn problematic for them depending on how things go. But I'm not sure about the Syndra pick into Vlad. But, you know, stunning him once does provide the opportunity for follow-up and taking him out. So there is that. But you are always at the risk of him just pulling her ultimate.
Yeah, I do like the amount of CC that is on Coinflip's side, where if two of them around, or even 3, they got quite a bit of lockdown. But they can really pop somebody, and it's not like any of them are too tanky, but you do got Vlad able to pool. If he's smart with pool, he's going to be able to really get into the mix and dodge quite a bit of stuff. And they're not too meaty. Between Pantheon, Varus, and Syndra are all potential kill targets, especially as he gets later, and he's just going to use Malphite mostly as a health battery. Don't hate it. Who do we think won draft here?
For me, I think it's probably just Jellyfish. I think this is their style of comp. They have a decent amount of tankiness and health regen to like drain tank through what Coinflip throws at him. Coinflip has a lot of like backline damage. And their front line's not terrible either. If Pantheon times his E's, then I think it's okay, but ultimately it's going to be really hard for Pantheon to play this game. And also, this Vladimir is just going to chase this Malphite around. There's nothing stopping this Vlad in a side lane to like TP flank. Also, I do agree with Arpies that Vladimir is really good in the Syndra.
Yeah.
So, the Vlad pick to me won this whole draft.
Fair. And I think it'll be enough to really kind of peel off any hard engages to let Yunara kind of scale out too, so they'll have that aspect as well. Any potential Panth ganks with not coming in. I think as long as their bot lane plays.
At the very least, Pantheon is good into Vladimir. Vlad doesn't really build any health, and Pantheon kind of shreds, so there could
definitely
just
do
be that to bank on.
I think if I'm coin flip, I'm coin flipping this game, and you gotta like go for some quick plays early on. You're definitely gonna need to establish tempo because I mean Vlad scales so hard, Yunara scales so hard.
Varus is at least generally strong throughout a match at the very least. It's just, being immobile
Yeah,
makes it a
I
bit
think
hard sometimes.
I think between like Wu and Vlad, if he's got flash, I'm presuming he's gonna run flash ghost, and if he, especially as things get later, if he just decides that Varus is the problem, he's just going to absolutely pop him.
Yeah, like Wukong could just dive straight in, and Poppy just goes in when everyone's knocked up to just delete him and remove him from the picture.
Yeah, I think. I think after kind of really looking at it, you're 100% right. Where jellyfish did pick a very difficult to lock down and actually figure out who you're actually going to be able to stop from carrying this game as it's going on. Whereas it really looks like they were kind of hoping that they would be able to catch somebody out and kind of scale off that on Coinflip side initially. But now it's like they're going to have to play so aggro that half their comp's kind of fighting with that. I think maybe if they had more of a bully in the bot lane, if they played something a little more aggro than
Like
Varus overall.
Like Alistar or Leona. Although Leona
Yeah.
both of those would kind of
Just kind of on their game.
Oh yeah.
You guys have been saying that they have been playing pretty well lately. Although I mean, there's definitely a lot of points last games where I thought Jellyfish was going to completely run away with it, and Coinflip helped kind of bridge the gap and had good trades and were able to find areas where they could advance. It really just ended up being kind of a objective diff in the end, which really kind of segued into the ultimate deciding factor for how the game played out. But
I am a bit interested in seeing how Coinflip is going to be changed up a bit, though, since they're moving from Renata to Nautilus. As much as I love Renata as a champion, she doesn't have too much agency and generally like capitalizes hard off of finding good entries to enemy mistakes. But Nautilus can kind of set up his own plays much easier than she can. Like, yeah, she has her Q, but
and the roams can be
she
huge too.
exposes herself quite a bit if she were to try and do that. It's dangerous on its own. And yeah, the roams on Nautilus are pretty solid. So.
And I think, if I'm Coinflip, if I want to extract more value out of my Nautilus roams and get more power, as much as I can, try to maybe lure Vlad up into the top lane and maybe move Malf up into top more and try to keep Jace maybe more mid. So if you're already kind of conceding maybe that the Vlad is going to follow Malf and that matchup is not going to be Malf favorite, and he's good into Syndra as well. And he's going to be pretty hard to gank if he's playing well with phase rush up and pool up. Maybe if you can get Jace to be sitting around mid more, you have a little more angles to force some good ganks from Nautilus and Pantheon. Just things to consider.
I'm thinking that so at the very least, Nautilus and Pantheon I don't think would have particularly bad entry into ganking Vlad.
Pause at
Like
10.
again, phase rush will be an issue.
Pause it. Yeah, 100%.
Alright. I am paused.
Shit.
Pause that.
Sorry. I'm pausing
You
at
want-
20. I was tabbed out.
Pausing
I
at
didn't know-
20.
Sorry,
Okay.
my bad. That was my bad.
No, you're good.
I'll let you know.
All right, I'm paused at 20.
Same.
Alright. On the word go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, here we
Alrighty.
go. That's a lot better.
No.
See, we'll get this figured out.
As one does.
But yeah, I think at the very least, Pantheon and Nautilus working together are very good gank entries onto Vladimir. Especially if Syndra does manage to get the stun. And he's running Airy and no phase rush. He does have Ghost.
They're all stacked in. Oh, hook falls a little bit short.
Yep.
Yeah, as you're saying.
Yeah.
He is. Wait,
No
why?
phase rush will make it significantly easier to get successful ganks on him. Especially if the wave's in neutral state or if Syndra kind of forces him to push out. Could make it very dangerous for him to CS safely if they establish enough pressure in there, and the longer you can keep Vlad from scaling up, the better chance you have at surviving the rest of the game, because like the champions that Coinflip has are not particularly bad at scaling. Like Pantheon, absolute menace in the early and mid game. Late game it kind of depends on what build you go, but Varus, he's really, really good no matter what for the most part. Like, he can kind of struggle before he gets items, but like once he has a single component at the very least, he's pretty solid.
100% agree. With our resident mid laner here, could I get an explanation on the Airy pick?
Honestly, Vlad is one of the few mid laners and AP mages that I don't play. My guess would try to be he really wants to try and dominate this early game and use that to just kind of scale ahead. They are a pretty mid-game spiky team, so that's what I could take out of it. I do think phase rush is probably a little bit better, but he can pull the Syndra EQ and can pull the Pantheon stun with decent reactions, so maybe he just wants the early game prowess from Airy.
No, fair enough.
Yeah. From my time going against like Zoe's and Vlad's with Airy, it is just as CLT said, it is very much about establishing early game dominance. Airy does give you notable damage output with, you know, just your auto attacks, not even use abilities. So generally you feel fine to pressure Vlad when his Q is on cooldown. So if you're kind of exposing yourself to him in those moments, it puts a bit of like trade pressure onto you in those moments.
We got trade going on in the bot lane. Hook landing. Yunara locked down. We got barriers coming out from both ADCs. Long as Ignite coming out of pot.
I'm so sad the Varus didn't have a point in his W. It would have been a game changer.
Ooh! Flash by Higgins.
Brandino
Hook.
getting spotted.
Done. Well done. Alright. Wukong looks like we'll be giving up for Scuttle, but we'll path up towards top side.
Jace putting some good damage on the Malphite, but Malphite shield is back up at this point. Malphite's very squishy whenever his shield's down. Like the armor steroid he gets when the shield is up is absolutely massive. So being able to keep that down is very helpful.
Yeah, and especially on Jace, be easy to proc. So especially if he's not being diligent with where he's pathing. And we got lane gank looking like being set up, but there is vision in the middle of the lane. I don't know if it's pinged out. I think it is pinged out, so they are aware that it is.
Ooh, flash out from Yunara. No flashes remaining on the enemy on I said the enemy. On blue side bot lane.
The bias. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, and we got both flashes up for Coinflip. So that's a pretty big advantage overall to get the wave shove off. They are level 4 to level 3. Good back timer. Definitely in a good spot there.
Aha, and Jellyfish's bot lane missed the cannon minion as a result of the recall, I think.
And we do see, once again, Jellyfish Rika going for the seal. Big seal believer. I like it. Especially on Vlad. If you are pretty confident there, you can start getting ahead. Extra free stats plus health is always nice. So not any gold wasted there for sure. And I mean, Steel's gold efficient anyways.
Like 150 health.
I think so. You're 100 at least. Yeah, it was definitely more where it was like kind of like crazy. And we do see they got bot wave push off. We got Prio set up. Once again, objective control very good by Jellyfish.
And Vlad is level 6, so contesting this is very hard to do.
Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it for him in any way.
Oh,
and
first Dragon via Chemtech going to Vladimir is not going to be good for the Syndra.
Hook landing flash going in from Brandino. Hitting a clone.
Bear is still going aggressive. Missed the Q.
It's still got barrier and flash up, so definitely feeling strong enough to be able to step up. Barrier did come out of Yunara there again, so it is down again, but that cooldown isn't too bad, so use it if you got it.
Yeah.
Gank coming in.
Ooh, Pantheon going mid. There's
Ghost
the
coming out. Just a little bit
and
of presence.
Passive move speed boost together.
Panth is not level 6 yet, neither junglers are, so still not too much playmaking.
Tried to go for a wall bang but missed.
Ooh, spicy bot lane.
And Jace is kind of on the back step here, but Wukong is working his way up. Pantheon
Yeah, this
may
is...
need to keep an eye.
Panth does have 6. Ult coming in, unstoppable.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Move speed boost lets him get out.
And here comes Panth ult just to kind of secure and help get the wave push off. Make sure everything gets shoved in.
And
Nice.
it will crash.
Pretty good. Pretty clean play there.
This first item, Giant's Belt on the Jace is quite interesting.
Oh,
Fighting the bot
We're
lane.
getting some good damage out on him.
wow, big dive under tower. Flashes come out from both of the coin flips bot side.
Oh!
Nice!
Wow! Huge place. Getting kill secured and stepping up though to the grubs. Getting caught by the Wukong ult into Jace. Slam. Malphite will be able to disengage.
Yeah.
With Void Grubs secured in terms of feet.
Really nice dive on the bot lane. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the kill went to Nautilus, but oh well. It is what it is. But
Yeah,
that will prevent Varus getting the gold for Yumus, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. That's a pretty huge spike. And we got... Oh. Once again, looking to play pretty aggro. They're just one of the most aggro Varus lanes I've seen in a while.
I love being able to play aggro as Varus. You want to pressure hard. His early game power is really nice. You absolutely want to capitalize off of that.
Yeah, with those if you get those blight stacks up, yeah, you're doing quite a bit of fucking damage. And what is Yunara going for? Is that Bork?
I believe it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that standard first item rush for her?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so either. We
Ooh,
got
there's
Hook
ultimate,
and
but we'll get
Poppy
knocked
ult. Just disengaging, no follow up coming in. Panth ult is not up yet again, but it should be up shortly if they decide that they want to get funky. He is in the vicinity.
The only real bright side of Syndra and Vlad is if you do get ahead of Syndra, your AP ratios are pretty darn intense and you can do a lot of hurt to him. But then you still have the issue of Vlad hurting like a truck later on.
Oh, steals the Raptor!
And Malphite nearly getting taken out by Jace in the top lane.
Oh, and the unstoppable charge coming in. Doing quite a bit of damage. Still has shield pass up.
Unfortunately did not kill the minions enough for a tower to shoot him. But he is going to be forced back now.
Yeah.
Pantheon coming behind Vlad. Does get the stun.
Ult is up.
Vlad holding on to his pull until the last moment, barely getting out.
Well done.
He wanted to save it for the Syndra stun more than anything, I feel.
Yeah, I think you're right there too. Ooh, is looking for the gank bot.
Nautilus faked out the root.
Flash coming in. I don't know how I feel about that
There's
flash there.
Almost up. And now it's ready. If only it was up a few seconds sooner, that could have been an incredible turn. But Pantheon is eyeing and Dragon's up.
Yeah. And they have pretty good control over the map right now to be able to get that. So this is definitely going to go over to them.
Yep.
So
May try and go for a steal here, however. Doesn't look like it anymore, actually. But actually, Vlad is pressuring on Syndra. Nautilus moving over to keep it in check. And Blackfire Torch purchase for Syndra. I'm not sure about Blackfire purchase.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it either.
Like to me, Blackfire seems a really good item on champions that you can reliably hit a bunch of people and maintain those stacks. Unless you can get that, I think that just burst power might be preferable, possibly.
Yeah, and I mean, you definitely got to go a last chapter item, right? So I mean that's it. But
yeah, really dangerously low. Will ult to get out?
Can we talk about the unending despair rush on Jace?
What?
No,
Am
we don't
I
talk
witnessing?
about that.
Oh, we got a Varus ult landing on the Yunara. Ult E's to get out. Flash is still up for her too. So, I mean, obviously prefer to live, but oh, I'm surprised Varus didn't want to stick around and hit for plates, but TP is coming in from Jace to be able to kind of re-secure.
I am also a very avid advocate on wondering why an AD carry didn't hit the tower one time to make sure they got gold before they
yeah. I was a little interesting, but you know, maybe just wanted to get out before anything funky happened, I suppose. The unending despair, you know what, we are talking about it. Why?
Well, we'll wait here for a second.
Whoa, Flash ult coming in.
Vlad going for the tower dive will be successful.
Secured.
That is 4 in the mid lane right now.
That turret is going to get eaten alive.
They have grubs as well.
Yeah, that's
and one dragon.
that's huge. Oh, flash
Nautilus
ult
going
coming in from Nautilus. Brandino's stepping up too far there, and we're feeding kills over to the one person in the game we probably don't want to be feeding kills to.
It's okay, Vlad can't scale.
Yeah, he surely no scaling in this champ. Not the droid you're looking for. The 4 stacks on the seal finishes. It has the horizon focus and the haunting guy's done now.
Things coming out from Jellyfish to prioritize this Rift Herald as it will lock in their feet. As bot lane for Jellyfish is the lane swap to top side to be able to contest it better. Jace sitting on the bot as well to counter.
With unending despair.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta know. Is there something I'm missing?
It does magic damage when enemies are near him. So, so it is a clear counter to Malphite.
I wonder if it's just a
Dive
situation.
and Pantheon coming over, but that may have been a bit too early to go in for
Yeah. I think there's some comms error there.
But it will force Yunara to back and leave only 3 to contest for Herald at this point. Jace teleport is down. Malphite has his.
Syndra also has TP up, trying to protect that bot lane, but Jace is kind of taking a whip and being able to stay in there. So maybe I'm missing something here. And Vlad's coming in around the flank, looking to kind of. Oh, Syndra is up too far. Flash is still up for Vlad too, and that's a dead Syndra with ult going down too.
Well, with Vlad
down engage in the mid.
Yep. Varus getting dangerously low. Wukong staying on him. Redemption healing some, but ooh, there's the stun to help him out, but a flash and Wukong E will secure his doom.
Well done. Pantheon coming in to help kind of keep things safe from getting too awful there. I don't know if I saw that wrong, but did Varus ult the clone?
I'm not sure, but it is a perpetual fear of mine when I use Varus.
Yeah. I think that might have been what happened. It didn't time out fast enough with the flash follow, so it wasn't even able to jump. It's always tragic if you're playing Varus. And Jace getting another push off.
Yeah, his item selection is, I guess, working for him.
The Fimble. It's been a while since I've seen somebody do that. Okay, it's despair into Fimble. The winner's approach.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, that reminds me of I'm trying to remember who it was.
He won't die to Malphite quickly, which will provide avenue for anyone to rotate to assist him should a fight break out. And since Malphite's damage is mostly in bursts, it does keep him alive for that.
Yeah, I think honestly that the more I think about that, it was the point is they didn't have like a crazy front line, and with how well Vlad was doing and Wukong getting some advantage, maybe Jace was just like, I can go the tank build and I can be our front line with Poppy.
And Jace does have 2 abilities that can proc Fimbulwinter.
Oh, so.
But we as the Dragon's going to be going to free a Jellyfish, you can see that Jace's traits for Malphite are still going pretty even despite no offensive power being built here.
Crazy. Huh. Would not expect him to be doing that much damage. Absolutely no true damage.
Oh, he has Grasp as well, I just realized. So that couples in too.
That's going to be a tanky boy. That's crazy. And we do see...
100 spear, eventually.
Yeah. Why not? Let's go full send. I just now noticed too, Vlad's up to 8 stacks on that seal too, so Riftmaker finished with the feats have been secured too by Femboys. So with those Swifties built too, the enhanced Swifties, that is a speedy what is he? He's a blood sorcerer. He's not actually a vampire. That's the thing. People don't.
Boy.
Yeah. He's gonna be going fast as hell.
And it looks like Syndra's second item, is that gonna be Malignance?
No, please don't tell me not two lost chapter items, right? No. Well, it's got Aether, so it's, I think, is that Shadow? I mean, Storm? Whatever,
Did that have a needle rod built to build into it?
Dude, I don't know. It's not Cosmic, is it?
Vlad's being chased down.
Oh wait, I think it is
range
Cosmic Drive. With the Kindle Gem?
Also, you know, Jace going hyper tank does keep him alive from Syndra as well.
Yeah, that's true. I guess definitely go on the utility build. Poppy was channeling alt there, but it got canceled.
Syndra teleporting in, but she's gonna be. Okay,
yeah,
she gets out.
nothing to be done there. Malphite has to ult. Oh, Scatter the Weak landing though, and using it on the correct Wukong. Nice ult there by Syndra.
Pantheon blocking a lot of damage, but won't be enough. Varus
appeal, getting locked down under tower. Lots of things going on here. Lots of damage. Ooh, the heal coming out on the Vlad there was crazy to keep him alive.
Always coordinated on the Vlad heals. That's when you know when you're playing against someone that commonly uses Vlad, when he can know when he needs those heals and when to go aggressive.
100%. Otacon is up too, so we'll see how they position to secure that, or if they're gonna just kind of wait for a bit. Looks like they'll wait for the next set of trades. If I'm Coinflip, I'm probably feeling like this is getting away from me a little bit here. So I think you're gonna have to Coinflip a fight for Otacon, try to secure, and see what you can get.
Does help, you know, make comebacks like that.
Yeah.
You get in at a time where the enemy doesn't want to peel off.
Yeah, exactly. And
Jace trying to escape from Malphite and Pantheon here. Does have flash up.
Look at him taking a whipping though. Flash is out.
Rift Herald set loose in mid lane.
Interesting pathing direction there. He's just trying to get the wave shoved off, I suppose, and die for something. He is refusing to die though. Pantheon had left.
Trying to get in range for ultimate.
And they are going to be able to ooh, Varus tried to pull a little Guma magic and try to steal that a little bit. Ult out, and then Wukong flash ults in. Diving in, knock up, 3-man, kill secured. 3 down in the bot lane, leading to the turret after getting the Otacon. Jellyfish in firm control of this one. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Magi's bot too.
Someone did note that, yeah, Jace did charge Malphite his flash, so that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, honestly, the Jace soaking up that much pressure and then pulling away Pantheon up there to basically free up and all but guarantee the Otacon being taken. Pretty huge value.
Syndra trying to pause tempo, but Vlad coming over. We'll get seen.
I'm not crazy about who's the hook. Flat ult coming in, getting on top of the Yunara by the Malphite, but follow up coming by the Pantheon ult, blocking a lot of damage with his E.
The Pantheon is very much on a gold deficit at the moment, not really doing any damage.
nothing
Also,
secure.
throwing the spear doesn't do anything for him.
No, out of. And it looks like Drake will be going over. That'll give them 3 Drakes to 1. Yeah. Jellyfish is pretty pleased with this game state at this point, and I don't see a lot of avenues for Coinflip to kind of bridge the gap at this point.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
Wukong's had very easy access into Varus, and he's kind of the thing that you need to be able to contest, but he's also, you know, a bit behind. Nearly finished with his Monamune at this point, though, at the very least. But... And, you know, Syndra's got some power to her. Almost has her 3rd item. Or, never mind, just has the combo for Voidstone. Definitely not finishing yet.
I'm not crazy about the Cosmic Drive. I get the idea for maybe having a little bit of extra movement speed to keep you alive and maybe kite out a little bit, but I think, you know, with the way things are going, you need more damage. You need to be able to secure these kills. Higgins getting hopped on by all 4 though, kind of by themselves, but Yunaris collapsing in.
And Varus isn't dead yet. Syndra and Nautilus dead though.
They're just too much gold behind. They're taking, I wouldn't even, like, you know, the start of that fight with Higgins going up that far, you know, it wasn't even super clean, but they're just, the rest of them being able to follow up. There's just too much gold.
Just looking to get a pick on Varus there.
Yeah. And then their whole team gets wiped.
Yeah.
That does mean Baron goes over, and Inhib will get exposed by the Vlad. This one's pretty much waiting to be over at this point, unfortunately for Coinflip. This Jellyfish is playing in a very commanding way.
It is looking very devastating for Coinflip so far.
And if you're Coinflip, you know, coming out of, you know, I think a very hard fought and, you know, not a bad game played in, you know, game 1, into, you know, a game like this where, you know, I don't think like your draft's like crazy bad or anything like that, but then, you know, to get rolled pretty hard, I feel like what kind of adaptations do you have to make going into game 3 moving on from this?
I think that they just need to be considerate about what champions can like devastate your performance. Like early game, Pantheon and Wukong, Pantheon is fine for the most part, but you know, Wukong's ultimate is very disruptive. Incredibly disruptive. And it's hard to play off of that. I guess they also didn't expect Jace to go tanky build. Unsure on that. We don't know how scrims went.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, there's a very wide amount of difficult entry points for them, and there's just not enough oomph, I guess. They just fell behind a bit too much, and now Vlad's gonna... Oh, Vlad nearly...
This Vlad can do whatever they want.
Death Cap and a fully stacked Magi's.
That is 2 games in a row for Rika to fully stack the Magi's, and as a occasional buyer of Magi's, that is not an easy thing to do reliably back to back. So that's a pretty impressive performance here. A little bit of trolling into the fountain, but why not?
All right, game 2 ended just shy of 28 minutes.
Very
for Jellyfish.
Very well played. I'm pretty impressed. Their objective control, again, in this game is very top notch, I think.
And yeah, lethality Varus is really good if you're going to squishy teams. This team that we're fighting wasn't really squishy. You definitely want to go non-hit route for that.
Yeah, especially, you know, I think like the call out needs to be made kind of early once we see Jace is going an abnormal build there. And we see Vlad as kind of, you know, having good control over the game state. You know, like being able to pivot your builds a little bit and have a little bit of modularity there in what you're actually choosing to continue to build as the game goes on. You know, it's never fun to kind of shift off of what you got, but at a certain point, you need to kind of be like, wait, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah, it probably wasn't even in terms of the like how the game state evolved for the most part, because like they had a Wukong, they had Vlad, and like
You know, they're gonna be at least pretty tanky
Vlad
or
has a
meaty.
lot of sustain,
Yeah.
and you don't really poke him out unless you have like 800 damage shots per poke, and Varus Q gets mitigated per target hit. So
Yeah. So getting some of that ramped up blight stacking with having better attack speed on it. Yeah, definitely.
and meanwhile, if like Poppy and Wukong get on, you didn't have bad peel options, but it
Yeah.
is still hard for Nautilus to peel a Wukong because everyone's gonna be knocked up at least one
Yeah,
time in
exactly.
that instance. But
I
at least in the meantime, his on hit build does have mobility to it. Lethality doesn't. Like there are the move speed steroids that you can benefit from it, and yeah,
Does he also
lethality
go like
does have
Terminus in that too? That build?
Yes. At
Mm,
least he used to. I'm not sure if he does now.
yeah. That's where I was too. I'm like, I know I used to, and I like I don't know. Terminus is kind of a funky item, but it when the champs can properly use it, I do like it.
And whenever Varus can proc his passive, his damage output becomes kind of a minigun, like
Yeah.
Jinx,
Yeah.
except
Exactly.
with a bit more range than Jinx miniguns. So.
And too, with you bringing up to kind of focusing on it a little bit more, that Panth Wukong matchup too is really heavily Wukong favored. And when you kind of think about like what each champ wants to do outside of like the having the advantage of getting to specific fights a little bit better with his ult, everything that like Panth wants to do, Wu can do, and I would say can do a better in a team, especially in a team fighting sense. So it was kind of a losing battle for the jungle, kind of out the gates.
So I don't think it's an entirely losing battle because there is the argument where Wukong is going to be trying to go in on Varus basically every time, and Pantheon could do the same to him, but the issue
Yeah,
was there is that like Coinflip's end wasn't really able to do anything to stop the Wukong, and also Pantheon didn't really get any sort of lead to give himself any degree of threat. Like
yeah.
his first item was Eclipse. Second item, I assume he was working towards Sunder.
I think it
I'm not
was.
even sure if he
I'm pretty
finished
sure
it.
it was Sundered.
Uh, but Eclipse losing its mythic status, I'm not sure if it is actually the go-to first buy anymore for Pantheon jungle. Uh, like its stats are good, but generally, like when I personally see Pantheons do well in the jungle, they go like Yumus and Swifties and stuff. And he was sitting on boots 1 like throughout the entire game. I'm not saying that he should have gone Yumus because that's kind of a solo queue thing for the most part, playing for yourself kind of thing. But Sundered Spear first maybe kind of would have given him a better avenue, at least in the very early game phase. Because you are going against Vlad Jace, the health or the raw crit guaranteed hit scaling on that does more burst than Eclipse would provide, since Eclipse doesn't have that bonus damage anymore. It's just the shield, if I recall. Uh, I could be wrong. I could be misremembering, but if Eclipse does have the damage portion still, it's not particularly high, I don't believe.
I think it's percent health. I think it does have a percent health on hit.
Yeah, and early game percent health isn't really all that
Yeah,
much, whereas the
especially
guaranteed crit is pretty
well, and the
big.
heal too can be so big too. I mean, arguably the shield can be good too, but especially with somebody like Pantheon, that's he can kind of go in, proc it, get out with his E, the and then stay benefited by the heal gain. It's definitely good. I suppose I should pivot a little bit and talk about the ban phases here a little bit. We do see a lot of the same bans coming out again. Uh, Deep, immense dislike of Silas and Fiddle and Kate by Coinflip. And same with the Morgue there too. I definitely recall Morgue being banned all 3 games by Jellyfish. And we see Vi was the initial lock-in for blue, followed up with Leona Zac. So lots of CC already coming out for Coinflip.
But with Femboy picking Thresh, that is a very dangerous pick to go into Zac. Like he shuts down Zac pretty hard with his Flay and Q both. Same with Leona, because like even though Leona does go invisible, you can still knock her out of her E.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Yeah.
strong disruption for that. Plus, you know, Lantern goodness. Very, very strong champion, underutilized.
Yeah, I love Thrush. I think he's. I think the big thing with him is his skill ceiling is so high. So, but there's so many plays that you can make with him, and so many disruptions that you can make. So much different interactions with other people's kits that you can have. So it's just a matter of if the support's locked in enough and good enough to be able to do it. I've seen lots of good things out of Jellyfish's support, so I'm going to be excited to kind of keep an eye on that. And we see Vayne
pick into a lot of chunky targets.
Yeah, that's exciting. The Vayne is always fun to watch, especially when it's piloted well. Very fun.
When it's not piloted well, it's called Vayne spotting.
Vayne spotting, yeah, the Vayne spotting. That's the classic. Deep cuts.
Just pay close attention to the condemns.
Yeah. I do like Vayne too because it's a champ too where games that can feel like they're getting away from you. It's a champ that gives you an avenue to get back in as well. So if you get a couple lucky shutdowns, you're just right back into things where it doesn't feel like you. If you get on the losing side of the match, it doesn't feel like it's completely hopeless.
She's also a champion that people like to talk down a lot, but then you run into Premier Vayne one trick and she literally 1v5s your entire team.
The whole team. You're just like, what is happening right now? Why am I losing to one person? And we see Hui, Cass, Jinx, Corki coming out for the last set of bans here in ban phase 2 with the pretty fast Mbessa lock-in for Coinflip. I am a huge Mbessa liker, all right? I think she's super strong. Lots of dashes, lot of good fun, good builds that you can do. You can feel very, very strong in skirmishing and in team fights. And you're having a little bit of extra with a lockdown, specifically for if carries get out of hand, like a Vayne. So definitely good.
Just a bit of a point. I feel that super strong is just a requirement on modern day champions.
Yeah.
It does look like Coinflip is opting for the just send it team composition here.
Yeah, they're looking to start fights on their terms, and when they go in, they're going in. They're not looking to leave the fight. And we see that with Mord.
If I was Femboy here, I would have heavily considered picking Tarek just for the heck of it into this team composition.
Honestly, yeah. That would have been crazy deny.
But then, you would have a Thresh top, probably, Mordekaiser jungle. Or so you could jungle Tarek.
So that's Croc mid, eh?
Could be. It could also be Mordekaiser mid.
Yeah, I suppose it could. Ugh. Yeah. I guess we'll have to see. So it's gonna be.
I assume Coinflip's mid laner is
Wayne.
Yeah, more than likely.
And then Mbessa top. But we'll see how they decide to distribute themselves on Jellyfish's side in correspondence to who they see matchup where.
So at the very least, Coinflip's not going to be lacking in damage at all, but the only issue they're going to have at this point is reliable crowd control to take out Vayne if she manages to get ahead of stuff.
Yeah, and you know, for Mord too, if he can win, you know, his 1v1s in the realm and steal those stats in those fights, he is going to become an absolute raid boss coming out for these guys to deal with. Because it's not like the damage is crazy from them. So he should be able to win most of those.
We do see the token Leona Tristana bot lane, but it is into a Thresh, so it might backfire towards them. Depends on how things go.
Yeah.
As a former role player, the whole deal of, hey, Trist went in, let's wait for her to try and get out and then stop her. Or just don't let her detonate her E and then turn the fight because she can't do anything afterwards is definitely going to be playing hard on her.
The classic Trist W into the absolute hopeless scenario too is basically what I'm always waiting to see.
Man, I really hope that if Coinflip does pull ahead in this early and mid game, that we don't see a situation of what I call Tristana brain.
Oh, but they just keep hopping into everything and blow their bounty that they got on them.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
like,
the classic.
Hey, you 16-0 Tristana, you should probably not jump onto the 3 and 8 Jax, because even though he has 8 deaths, he is Jax, and you don't want to die to that.
You see, this is a neat ability where he can block most of your damage. No, only in and as we're kind of looking at this, so it is Rika on the Mord. So you're right that it's submitted. It is going to be Mord mid.
Oh boy.
So that's a battle of the beef in the mid lane there. Mord versus Swain.
That's going to make it really easy to contest the main objectives too. Resourceless mid laner that also has an ultimate that can remove the enemy jungler.
Yeah, I kind of like that, honestly. So you don't gotta. I mean, Swain's got to get decently. It's not like he's got like crazy range like some of the mid laners, so he's going to be able to step up and actually be able to farm still and not have to get zoned off the waves.
And at the very least, I think that Swain is really strong in a Mordekaiser, so there is that.
Yeah, that's good.
The power of the shotgun.
Yeah. I like
also,
Swain.
Is E being reworked to be very reliable. Yeah, I love Swain too. Like I have, PTSD of old Swain going up against him with a very low move speed Orianna before the move speed changes went into effect, like back in season 2 or 3. When like 300 was the baseline.
When he was just an old man with some crows.
Yeah.
The classic. Never forget. Yeah. Oh man, it's been so long. Can't even barely remember that.
Current Swain is really fun, and I dream of the day that we see a composition of Swain, Ashe, and Karthus just to prevent someone from recalling for like 3 seconds.
That's toxic, bro. That's toxic. Ugh. I was getting Ashe ulted and then Swain W'd. Oh, and then Karthus ulted.
Swain W, then you hit the Ashe ult, and then another Swain W, then another, then Karthus.
Yeah, and then you're taking burn for 12 years.
Yes, the Leandries are essential as well.
That's good. That's how you fry somebody's mental.
Oh wait, I was removed from the party.
Oh no.
Yeah, same here.
Could one of you? Did the match fail to start? Maybe.
I just got up. Oh yep, I was kicked too.
They remade. Bori forgot to change runes.
Nice.
So. At least we're cordial to one another.
Yep.
They're just like, nah, too bad, bro. You're running those.
So personally, whenever I play games with other people, whenever they make stupid mistakes, it's hilarious. So you always gotta commend them on being stupid.
Yeah, it's like, all right, enjoy your aftershock like mid laner. Go
Aftershock
have fun.
Caitlyn, let's go.
Yeah, it's gonna be hit an OP. Trust.
All right. You can use the same tournament code to re-enter.
Okay, good. Thank you for the information.
Right now we have to go draft again.
Oh yeah. Make them do the, what do you call it? The whole draft lobby too. Yeah.
Wait, which team had the error for their rune?
That would be red side.
No, never mind. Ignore what I was gonna say.
Oh, you're gonna roast them otherwise.
No. Oh, I was gonna say, you know, that would forfeit their match, and you know.
Yeah.
But since it's the team that's currently behind, let's not do that.
Yeah. That's funny. Good content. That's good. I've been really impressed by Rika's play though, thus far. Definitely very dominant performances back to back.
Rika's always been playing generally like very aggressive and confidently in all the past matches, and been doing generally well too.
I 100% can tell. This like from basically level 1, they're just like looking to establish control over the lane as opposed to like playing with anything else in mind.
Yeah. Normally I hate like laning against Lux because they tend to be like, oh, I'm gonna sit under my tower.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Everything.
Meanwhile, they were shoving up the Anivia the whole way, basically the whole time in that game 1. It's like, all right.
Basic attack range is pretty high. All of our other abilities are pretty fair.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those champs where like on the surface very simple, but then like, you know, you can play all the mind games with zoning, baiting into your other abilities, you making sure you're proccing your illumination every single time that it's ready. Just like, definitely, you can tell when you're watching somebody that's actually good at the champ.
Yeah, and instead of the ones that lead with a max range Q.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, I'm sure that hits 1 out of every 15 times. Hey, Caster, you have.
Oh, I have lead.
Oh,
I don't know how that happened, but okay.
That is funny. I was like, what do you mean, Caster? You have what?
I couldn't see chat, so.
I'm all the way leaned back in my chair right now, so it's like, gotta traverse to the mouse. What's everybody snacking on tonight? Any good foods?
Before the first game, I did eat a nutty bar. My choice
Ooh.
food for my choice food since like 4th grade.
Yeah, feasting. CLT, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. I had some pizza. I'm chilling, watching some good league.
Hell yeah.
I'll actually be back, so I don't have to, you know, be avid about my own camera control. I can go nut some pistachios or shell some pistachios.
Oh, nice. Can't go wrong with the stashers. I just got myself a Kit Kat. Well deserved. What kind of pizza you eating on tonight, CLT?
Me and the wife split a cheese pizza. She is a cheese person, so.
Yep.
Just
Same
chilled
in
with
this
that.
house.
Yep. She went to work, so I'm just vibing. I'm watching some games here.
Nice. So how's your season been going?
I've been a spectator this whole split, my friend.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep, just casting.
Ultimate chilling. Yeah, and casting and helping run the league and all that stuff too. You guys, the whole LOLMidwest scene, I think, is definitely very good and getting a lot of people involved. And it seems like keeping quite a few people interested overall, and it's definitely been, I think, a pretty big boon to the amateur scene.
Yeah, I love the community we got here, and they keep us doing our jobs as a mod team. But this split specifically, I feel like we've had a lot of success and just a lot of good talent overall. I don't think there was really any bad teams weren't getting blasted. Playoffs has been super successful since we went to full BO5s and double elim after the first round. It's
nice.
It's
And
doing a lot of good stuff.
I think the LCS could take a word from you. I think BO5s are the way to go, man.
Yeah.
It's more games and like getting to the further end of the Fearless draft to actually like see some of those different comps and really put them into test, I think is good for a league in general.
What's that? Single elims?
Yeah, fuck, God. That's crazy, man. Or you have a what like the LEC when they're doing, you know, the single round robin, but then like dividing it up and you play like 7 matches total and like the whole split. It's like, this is crazy, man. It's just like more games.
Yeah. I think I mean I like the thought behind it, but I think they overcooked a little bit. I know I didn't see what they did, but I heard that they changed their format.
Yeah,
Again.
and they're all the formats like are getting like changed again, and it sounds like especially with LCS that's going to be coming up this season, they're moving to a better style where it's going to be more. I think there will be like no best of ones. It's going to be like all. Players that are all coming out and like playing an organized play. That's like, you know, that's a good accomplishment to get all those people into one place and, you know, meeting up week after week. Got about a minute before we get in here. So any predictions going into this?
If Coinflip gets an early lead, I think they'll be fine. If not, it's going to be a disaster.
But yeah, I think you're right too. I like how tanky they and like meaty they can be if they can get if they have enough damage to get them over the top to secure some of these kills. Otherwise, I think jellyfish should be able to pull it out.
I like the Mordekaiser mid and the Swain. I think it's a pretty crafty like counter pick. Swain presses R and then Mord just takes him to Brazil and whacks him with a big mallet. But if this Tristana gets off the ground, Bori has the skills and the talent to carry a game even at this level. Like him and Geoprowl are so good as a duo lane that I think overall they have this is a much more even draft. But again, if they get early game leads like they did in game 2 and they just don't really like throw it away, then I feel like it's going to be all right. Though Rurika's already bringing Ignite here, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, ready to ready to go for the lead. And I mean, it's in line with. Oh, got to pause. Okay.
At fire.
Rika staying with the aggro then. So, I mean, it's in line.
But what time are we pausing at?
Yeah, that's a good question.
After this freeze lets up.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm at 18 right now in this freeze.
I'm at 18 now. So.
I'm at 18 as well, so we just let it go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, that kind of works out.
Sweet.
We take those.
The game's pause looking out for us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually kind of clutch. Maybe tell them to do that every time. Just pause it for 5 seconds at the start. That's funny. All right. So let's see. So doesn't look like there's going to be too much for shenanigans to start off the game. Just kind of general vision setup. Any? Oh, so wow. I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have. That's Mbessa Jungle Zac top.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that either.
So I have played a little bit of Mbessa Jungle, and it's pretty fun. It's actually getting a buff with this upcoming patch, along with some other things.
I find it funny that Flock said that Jungle Jace would be too toxic.
Yeah, and then
Mbessa seems more toxic because her ultimate could just be passed or used from out of vision.
Oh yeah, and you build Cyclo Sword, and you just get to constantly proc the nasty slow when you're doing your ganks, and the Dirk makes your clears stronger too, and it's kind of.
She went red smite instead of blue, so at least there's no move speed to be afraid of.
Yeah, but if she gets on top of you, that Q proc and another slow on top of everything else. Ugh. Oh, and a lot of heavy trading. Yeah.
But Ryuka does have Ignite, so they're kind of baiting over aggression.
Good job establishing the level 2 there by Swain, though, to regain a little bit control over the wave and let their health kind of tick back up. Flash coming out, though, does not want any of that. Zac getting kind of shoved in pretty hard by the Renekton. Almost. That's it. Picking up the blobs, though, just fine. Is important thing to note, though, Mbessa's cooldowns.
Ooh, turn on the Vayne, instant cleanse.
Wow.
Explosive charge nearly kills her.
Ooh, so we do got flash down and, for both of Coinflip's bot laners and the Ignite down off Leona. So decent amount of resources expended. So we're 3 sums down on both sides of the bot lanes.
Renekton slapped the ward over on the Krugs. So Mbessa
Okay,
will be spotted unknown.
This is the big thing to know. Oh, they are engaged up in the top lane. Okay. Now I'll finally say it. What do you call it? Mbessa is got a weak first clear, so she is super susceptible to invades. If you are playing a champ that can do that, Vi's looking to gank the bot lane for the jellyfish. We got Flay coming in. This should be a kill with all the sums down. And gonna secure that to Vayne. And first blood goes over to jellyfish. Nice, very
It's
clean.
okay, Vayne doesn't scale.
Oh yeah, not even a little bit. Honestly, early game champ, didn't you know? As we got Mbessa looking to gank, collapsing in, Swain pull, kill secured. Well done on the side of Coinflip to get a little bit of response on the cross on the other side of the map. Get that Swain a little bit of advantage.
Damage against Renekton, but you know, gets a bit dicey for him.
It's crazy how much he heals off the blobs.
Well, it is based off of his missing health. So.
Yeah, it's like if you play it right as and passive pop won't die.
Using it as bait, just like with the Anivia egg.
Yeah, honestly, not a bad idea. And Bessa gets the kill here. So Coinflip's, you know, doing kind of what we were talking about, where if they can get that early advantage and then kind of get away, they're going to be so hard to kill if they get any type of gold advantage over the top of these guys.
Yeah, but if they do get an insane gold advantage, you just kind of don't want Vayne to also have
Yeah.
gold advantage.
Exactly. So definitely, I think moving forward, they're going to need to have to key in on really making sure Vayne doesn't get too much of anything going. Otherwise, they're all just going to become food. Push coming in. So, pretty good control by Jellyfish's bot lane. Up high about a wave, but we do got Brandino coming in here, but is spotted by the ward, putting down the control. So they're aware. Pop there. Otherwise, looking like it'll be pretty stale for the next minute or so. Zach can't really do too much by himself right now against Renekton, especially with his passive down. Doing a good amount of damage though.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I just really hope that, you know, he buys ability haste boots. Ooh.
oh, diving. Oh, oh no. And
Ambessa
getting some free gold. And it didn't want to let their aggro drop on the Krugs while also securing the kill.
I think it was more so wanting to distance from Renekton's Q, maybe.
I like to prefer the true ego play. And I didn't even see it. Wow, the Swain getting 1v1 by the Mord, taken to the realm.
Surprised.
Yeah, me too. Did have Ignite for that fight, so probably popped it as he went into the ult, so just stepped up a little bit too far. Definitely not an advantage that you want to be giving up. Good objective, securing again. But Jellyfish getting those first strakes. They've gotten the first strake in every, and as we see a fight going on here,
Vayne looking to die?
Yep.
Oh!
Did grab
Warded!
it! Did grab it!
Warded!
He put it up! Oh, great ward on top. Oh. 10,000 IQ. And the pull comes in and another kill. And this Ambessa is 4-0. Get out of the jungle. This is their jungle now. Brandino is absolutely popping off right now.
Okay, I don't think that Rylai's first would actually be the route here for Swain, because Mordekaiser's are going to be coming in regardless.
Yeah, 100% agree.
I think that would Malignance or Riftmaker be a better first item for Swain?
You know, I mean, I would have to defer to somebody else that probably is a little bit better. I would presume that you either maybe Rift or Leandri's.
Oh, also, I guess, or yeah, Leandri's, yes, that too. That too would be a very good option.
And Thresh roamed up towards top side, and we did get Grub secured. All right, back to you.
I do think that, you know, Swain would at least be a better Blackfire first buy option than what we saw in game 1. I forget what champion it was, actually.
Yeah, no, that was Blackfire on the Syndra, right?
Yeah, it was Blackfire and the Cosmic Drive.
Yeah, which not crazy about. So we do, and Bessa is finishing this clear. Should be sitting on completed item.
That passive is not up yet. 4 seconds until. Does die when trying to trade with Renekton top side.
Does die. So we got ult coming in. Flash is out and kill secured by Mbessa.
Oh, I think you're behind.
Oh.
CLT. Pause at 10.
Well, where? No. I think. Or
are you there, CLT?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm at 10:06 by the way. 7,
Okay.
8, 9, 10.
Okay,
9.
we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Yeah, I was like 3 seconds off.
Yeah, it seemed that way.
I must have fat fingered one of my hotkeys for
No, they're all
slowdown.
on the Swain, but Mbessa is lying in wait to catch board when he comes out.
With the Eclipse finish too, this should be pretty secured. Nice. And that is both mid laners with neither item finished too, and I think that makes the big difference in the fight there. And we got a pause.
Yeah, AD carry paused. Or disconnected, I don't know. And Mbessa needs a bit of time as well.
Needs one. I need second too.
It seems
So,
like so far Coinflip's plan is to do something stupid and let Mbessa come clean.
yeah.
He is 6-0 right now.
Honestly, not a bad idea when she has that much of a gold advantage. I mean, what do you
And
really?
it's good that Swain got the kill there.
Yeah.
Because you do got to start spreading gold after a certain point, otherwise it becomes too problematic and harder later on.
Yeah, you're just dumping way too much into one person. And you know, when you're looking at CS numbers, it's not terrible. It is definitely.
Swain does have a lead.
Yeah, it's pretty evenly spread out across the board. You have small advantages to one team or the other. So overall,
I am surprised that Swain only has 19 stacks of his passive though. Ryuko must be doing a really good job at dodging.
Yeah, honestly, that is pretty good, especially considering with how close they have to sit to some of these fights. The Vi's definitely got to be careful now, though, with Mbessa basically kind of free to go almost wherever she wants, and it's gonna be kind of hard to counter anything.
Seems it's freezing at 10:58.
Yeah, same.
That's just waiting out the extra time from the pause.
Yeah. Oh, we got an engage coming in. Solar Flare followed by E. Coming in. It should be out. The Ignite should be able to finish there. And we got a TP follow. Mbessa has to be careful.
No additional kills so far. And Mbessa comes out.
Wow! Oh, it gets blown up.
Vayne doesn't get the third shot. Will get dove, but survives.
Oh, wow, survives. So
Morta has no ultimate here.
And that Vayne did get the double there. I mean, the kill on the Mbessa there. So that is pretty big gold swing over to her.
934 gold.
Yeah.
That
so
is
not.
What we call
Yeah, not worth play overall. I don't think in terms of overall tempo and win con when you're considering for jellyfish. So second Drake coming up. Second Drake easy to melt. I do like that. You know, Coinflip is playing aggro for it and getting it secured right away. You know, counter to how they've been playing the previous game, where they're really pushing for some of these objectives, getting a Drake to respond to their Drake, and they have the to actually be able to contest some of these feet. Yeah, and we do got engaged coming in.
And Mbessa getting ulted by Mordekaiser. I think honestly she might have the damage to like fight him off from there. Though. Yeah.
Her cooldowns are just a little bit too long. Yeah, that's the big thing. Until she gets like Shojin built up.
Good dive from Swain taking out Mordekaiser.
And the Rylai's, I guess, ending up paying off there. And Swain is all of a sudden, 4-1 now from, a position where it didn't really look like
Vi getting caught out.
Oh, great roam by Geopro.
The feeling
There
when
you
you just want to casually go in and kill your jungle camp, and then suddenly...
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, God, it's traumatizing. And the
fresh
ooh,
hook.
nice hook coming in. He eats the Imbessa ult. They should. Oh, flash coming out enough to keep alive. Vayne
We're
is
getting really
pumping damage though. Yeah,
She
though.
just needs one more item, and I think Jinsu's is her next item. She's gonna be a monster after that.
I think so too, and I really think it's going to. I think it's going to be exactly what we were talking about, where it's like a huge window into, regardless of what the gold is going to say for each team, it gives jellyfish really a great way to stay in the game, regardless of how things are going currently, and how many kills or whatever they might be down. I think Vayne just gives that outplay potential, and you have a very good Vayne player here.
Can we talk about the elephant in the item box here? What's the Shurelios on the Swain?
No, that's fine. It has AP.
The Shurelios on Swain.
Yeah, it has AP.
I mean,
It was a theorized item from the start of last season for AP mid laners, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, but I feel like Proto Belt just does the exact same thing then, and Proto Belt gives you way more health.
Shurelios helps your team.
I don't think the team needs help since everybody's diving at you.
That's
is my thought. I mean, I if anybody's gonna build it, Swain has the value for it, but
yeah, it definitely harkens back to old righteous glory, but instead of having all the health stacked onto it, I guess it's more I basically never see anybody build Shurelios anymore. So it's,
I like Nexus in the chat. It's a very coin flippy item.
yeah.
Well played, well played.
There you go. Well played. And we do see them secure a Rift there as well. So, kind of counter to how they've been playing their previous games. Definitely very hard forcing around these objectives and making sure they're there for the rotation. So, like that.
Triss getting focused on hard shutdown given to Vayne. Wait, how did Triss have a shutdown? She's behind in CS. And
Wait. She did it. That doesn't seem right.
That's a damn good question, actually.
So she was 004, down 30 CS or whatever, 20 CS, 25 at the time.
Mordekaiser will go down.
Yeah, that does seem rough. And they will be popping Rift mid, and they'll be getting turret.
Won't be first turret, unfortunately.
Won't be. So basically, nobody has feet yet.
It's a contest for the objective.
Yeah, last objective for. Oh wow, he's doing some maneuvering. I suppose you can call it. Doing some damage there, though. Definitely.
Leona showing that she's topside. Oh, yeah, force the Renekton ult.
Nice value. And just get the back off. So it looks like she's going.
Thunder next, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Shojin.
Why do I think she's going Thundered? Zach getting away with 100 health.
As is tradition. That is a small little blob.
Immediate dragon attempt here, trying to sneak it.
I like that play, that attempt. Try to cut away from getting down a Drake, and then forcing the play.
Off of it now. Best really low.
Vayne, Vayne's caught.
Nice.
No Vayne, no win.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Swain coming up. Yeah.
And he used the Shurelios.
Maybe hit an OP.
It will help him get away from Mordekaiser in the Death Realm, though.
That's true, honestly.
Not right now.
Not
He's very
yeah.
much on set to die here. But
Yeah.
Vesta coming over.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh
nice
no.
dodge. But,
Oh.
yeah.
Public execution followed up, and that is a big Mbessa.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
also feats were claimed with the dragon kill by Coinflip.
This looks like the series may be living up to what we expected, and this is
Went steel
definitely
caps. No. You need Ionian boots.
they need the cooldown reduction. Man, yeah, that's a lot of steel caps.
Ionian boots is a massive upgrade over any boots for Zach. There is no contest between anything else.
Yeah, just being able to spam and then get your heals off more and more and more. Yeah. That's a good call. That's a good shout, honestly, for all the Zach mains.
The Zach mains already know.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. We do got Otacon coming up soon. Definitely need to be considering around setting up vision control and map control around that. We do have all three down here. They should be looking to try to stop this back. Solar Flare comes out.
He is down to die.
That is very dead. Rika is no more.
Oh, Swain sitting at 44 stacks now.
Ooh, that is built up fast, eh?
Mm-hmm.
660 bonus health.
Atacon's up, and it looks like Jellyfish will be trading, taking top side instead.
I don't know what the win percentage is, but I'm pretty sure if you get feet and Otacon, like your win percentage has to be like 80%.
Coinflip has 40 petals.
Yeah.
Versus 16 for Jellyfish.
That is super, super, super rough
Wayne
for
coming
Jellyfish.
in. There's what
And the
Shirelli is
slow and the
Will get
Rylai's.
condemned. But Vayne
Oh,
having a really
Renekton
hard
coming?
time living.
Oh. Shutdown though. Oh, no shutdown actually. That's crazy.
Lantern will be grabbed.
Good job to get up there by Thresh and get him out. Vi gets out. Going 1 for 1 there, honestly. Not too bad.
It is very funny how Vayne didn't have a bounty on her after claiming 2 bounties.
Yeah, and I was surprised Swain didn't have one.
And Vayne has the second highest gold in the match.
Just gotta die enough times at the right times, and you just never get the bounty built up. It values like time alive so much. All right, so you know we got a pretty sizable gold lead for Coinflip at this point, being up 5.5K. So definitely their game to lose, I feel like, especially with all the objective control that they've had. We'll see.
Unfortunately, Triss hasn't been able to get too much value from many things.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. Really just gonna need time trying to get some CS going, and maybe, you know, if there's a fight that she's able to either stay out and get a really hard push off in, and get some gold built up that way.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 seconds.
That's good. Like that.
Coinflip seems to be dilly-dallying a bit on lane pressure, however. You want to make sure up. You don't want Vayne to be able to just stall it out.
Yeah, I think they're kind of... It almost feels like they didn't expect to be in this position right now. So like I think like the comms are a little bit goofed up right now, and you know they really want to get this Drake set up, and I think it's, you know, a okay call by Jellyfish to... Alright, I don't like that as much anymore. If they were just gonna... back anyways. Maybe I figured they would have pushed up a little bit harder, and try to get a little bit more, but I guess they want to be completely set up for around Baron. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Tristana's not really anywhere close to getting an item.
Yeah.
Imbessa seems a bit short of component. Wolves should give enough though, I think, to finish.
She'll be doing Death's Dance, it appears.
At the very least for Coinflip, Thresh is sitting close to Vayne, so she's not getting solo XP.
That is, yeah, probably not the
But
best
she does
choice.
have 3 finished items.
Yeah, she's definitely got a good control of gold, and she is, with the items that she has, she is in a position where she can pump out enough damage where she can completely turn some of these fights. It's just going to have to be played extremely well by the rest of the team to make sure they 100% appeal for her and don't die too fast.
So, I think another issue that comes for Coinflip at the moment is that Imbessa is the only real major threat to Vayne at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, their team is disruptive. No, okay. Real quick engagement between Mordekaiser and Swain on the top side will be interrupted by Leona and Vi coming in to support their relative allies. Redemption comes out for a bit of an extra heal.
Flash down. Oh, Vayne gets the kills, and ooh, that's another going over. So shutdown does go to Mord there.
As Baron comes up.
And that's Baron. Oof. If I'm Coinflip, I'm not happy about that sequence of events. That was highly preventable. We do got Triss getting a good push off mid. I think she could have pushed up even further. But
Branduno will be killed by Renekton.
oof. All of a sudden, things are extremely close.
Yeah. So as I was saying before that engagement happened up top, so in the current state for Coinflip, the only real threat to Vayne is Imbessa. If Imbessa falls, there's no issue for Vayne taking care of any of the rest. Zach, I don't think his items are going to make him be much of a threat to her.
Zeke's.
Yeah, he's running with you know, very low cooldown at the moment.
Engagement mid. Looks like Rika will be kill secured.
At least Tristana got the gold. They need to keep giving Tristana the gold like that, because like if you can get her back into this, the chances of Vayne like getting far carried away drop significantly.
Yeah, because I mean, even if she goes into the fights or the team fights and trades and just spams everything on Vayne and gives her life for it, if Vayne gets killed, they're just completely toast.
But on the other end, like either Swain needs more high AP items at this point, or Zach needs to invest in some MR shredding to assist Swain with the damage output.
Yeah, I don't hate bloodletters here or something, or even no, not. I don't think there's enough AP damage on their team to go what you call it, Imbecile. So yeah, bloodletters maybe.
Yeah, bloodletter absolutely. I feel like Zach should have already had it finished at this point, personally.
Yeah,
that's a support perspective.
I don't care for Zeke's. I get it. It's like, you know, it's a little bit of a stat ball that you can get really cheap. And it's, you know, you do have the slow on the ult, but I feel like you got enough slows and stuff already on your team and enough kind of CC.
And if you wanted slows, you're Zach. You could have gotten Rylai's.
Yeah, that's true too. So, and it's also almost nearly as cheap. I mean, it's extremely cheap item as well.
And it's extremely cost efficient for Zach.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you got health and you got AP, so you directly use all those stats anyways. Yeah, definitely wouldn't have hated that, honestly. I do think it's crazy that Trist has 250.
Alright, Ryuka is getting caught out. It's going to be a 5v4 at this point.
And that's Gonna be Soul
No
too.
ulting. Thresh Q misses the hook, and Bessa's being a bit stalled out.
Vayne is
Zanya
free.
comes out. Vi dead. Vayne does get taken down. Trisk very low, but will survive. I think she should probably go to push mid at this point. But Noah's getting chased down. Should go down to Swain and Zach here. Killed Swain. I think that's the first ace for Coinflip this series so far.
Yeah, I think it might have been. Unless they got one earlier this game, I think, yeah.
And Ocean Soul secured at that.
And Ocean Soul on this team, with how beefy they are, is not going to be fun.
Alright, Tristana finished her Infinity Edge.
That's a lot more damage.
This is when she's going to be able to start popping off heavily. Vayne
Brandino
also has her fourth item at this point.
The jungle's been pillaged by Brandino. And so really, you know, that whole fight kicked off with Rika getting caught out there and just, you know.
Coinflip has been going like for picks more than anything, but the issue with that is those picks then become bait. And it was a matter of if Jellyfish turned around and took that bait, then it's good for Coinflip. But Jellyfish still did take a tower out of that and could have taken a second if they didn't take that bait. Which is where, you know, the Coinflip comes into play.
Yeah.
But I think it's giving a bit too much power in the enemy at that point, especially since they're effectively walking into darkness to try and control for that. So I think that it's extreme risk and like misled decisions that lead into situations like that, which you can't rely on too much. Mordekaiser ulting Zach to prevent his escape. Vi coming over, but will get intercepted by Mbessa.
Public execution.
Zach does still have his passive up, but still managing to stay alive. Vayne trying to keep her distance from the Mbessa. Mordekaiser will finally go down. Vayne gets taken out. Swain activates Zanya's. Will survive. That is 5 people. 35-second cooldown at minimum. They've still got plenty of base chunk through, but with the wave, it looks like they should have the clearance to finish this match.
Pretty impressive team fight there. Good, you know, good response by Mbessa to get down there and really kind of interrupt that, you know, what looked like a pick that was going to be on Mordekaiser and turned it into a game-winning play, and everybody collapsed in and did a good job peeling away. Zach surviving with absolutely, like, no health is crazy.
Well, at least he had his passive to fall back on.
He just played it really well. So, nice job by Coinflip there. And, you know, I give quite a bit of respect too to Jellyfish there, where they still felt like they were in it for most of the time, despite being down a sizable amount of gold.
Yeah. For some time, Mbessa being the like core gold holder for Coinflip made it a bit difficult for them to struggle, but you know, Triss did eventually get plenty of gold to, you know, provide a bit more to the engagements, and that interaction between Zach and Mord is basically whose team has the better avenue to join in on this
100%.
fight better. And unfortunately for Jellyfish, it wasn't them.
Yep. And you know, these teams are living up to their brawling hype that they had, and they're making it into a game 4. So we'll see if we're able to push all the way up to game 5, but we'll see how it kind of plays out. I liked that Coinflip went for a very aggressive, meaty comp there to kind of actually get into and really force some of these objective fights and be able to stay in. So hopefully they stick to something along those lines, and hopefully we see Jellyfish able to adapt and kind of change up some of their playstyle a little bit. This is a laborious process.
Yeah, with Coinflip's back against a wall, we're gonna have to see them come out in full force once again here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I mean, I'm impressed, being down 2-0, coming off of a very difficult loss. Where, Jellyfish was in supreme control of the match, and then to come around and, very handily win game 3 yourself, and that's pretty good. It's good drafting and recognition of what was going wrong and what needed to be fixed. So good adaptation by Coinflip.
It did look like they were at least attempting to funnel some gold into Swain and Tristana there intentionally, which is always good moves. But again, we need to see improvements with the macro decisions. You can't rely on hopefulness.
Yeah.
Get really close.
Like, I mean, yeah, I 100% agree. Where there was, definitely like a lot of that was dictated by the fact that Mbessa was in some of those situations making good plays, and then the other cases where it's right place, right time, where it was like kind of lucky, where somebody's like executing a dive and you're doing your camp and they're right there. Well, I'll get another kill. It's like that's not going to happen every game. So we will want to see more situations where they're able to appropriately play the overall macro, like you're saying, and get their advantages beyond just somebody getting 7 kills by 10 minutes.
You guys good to keep going?
Yep.
I'm fine.
All right. Just checking in.
If you want to hop in at all, you're allowed.
No, it's all good. I'm coming in every now and then. Like I'm good.
We appreciate your insight. You know many things that I do not.
It's all good.
And hey, the Shirelia's Swain worked out for him.
It did. I wasn't really a believer at first, but he created space, which I think was the underlining thing I wasn't considering. Was he was able to create space while the rest of the team was able to take down Renekton and Mordekaiser.
Watch me go into one of my games building Shirelios on a champ that shouldn't build Shirelios.
Honestly, I love building like move speed items when I use Brand, and like Shirelios, the stats that it gives does actually help with a lot of things that Brand needs for survival.
Yeah, I doubted it, but made a believer out of me.
So, there you go.
The change of the bans a little bit though here in this game 4 draft.
Oh yeah, we do see Aurora was banned instead of Caitlyn.
Yeah. We do see Silas Fiddle once again.
Morgana left up too.
Yeah, Morg is up. Yeah, that's good. And
Morg is a triple flex for Coinflip, by the way.
Oh. Wow. So we got Caitlyn and Morg picked, who were previously always banned, eh?
Usually Coinflip uses Morgana in jungle, but it is mostly a flex, right? Or I think you pick a mid as well.
As a Spooter enjoyer myself, I'm a big Elise guy, and that is a lot of single target lockdown between binding, cocoon, and traps.
Was Coinflip the team that uses Elise in support?
Yes, they were one of the original Elise support players in this server before it started getting caught on a little bit more. So,
gotcha.
But Coinflip is also one of the Morgana mids and Morgana jungle players as well. So, again, have fun trying to predict this draft.
Yeah.
So,
I do love the Milio pick here though. Having that cleanse, huge.
All 3 of these is pretty solid already.
Yeah.
Also, man, Milio pick onto Ashe. That's gonna let her outrange Caitlyn, right?
Oh yeah,
that's true.
That is true. So good response drafting by Jellyfish.
All of the hook champs for Higgins are out as well. He is a big avid hook champ player.
Oh yeah, he is. No, oh, you say that.
Yes, a hook type champion. Wait, Pike is still there.
Pike is. I don't know if you want to play Pike in the Morgana Elite showing though.
I mean, hey, Black Shield only protects you from magical damage. Still kill her.
That's funny. We see. So they're convinced that jungle hasn't been picked then.
And also, what you're saying is that he hasn't considered the fact that he could possibly play a Zir support.
Yeah, I don't see that coming out here. But
how about that new champ? What do you think the odds are of the new champ being played support every now and then? Because he's got basically he's got range longer than old Rel Q, except it can pull multiple targets. And
you talking about Zahan or whatever? Yeah. I'm really curious to see where people end up trying to shove him because
everywhere.
I mean, there's definitely like elements of like old Aatrox in him, and there's some Xin Zhao in him too. So
what if I theorized Zahan with a Nivea bot? You could pull enemies over for wall.
Why do you want to put that evil into the world? That's cruel and unusual. We see the Kasante pick coming out here. So Top's picked, and then Galio. But so this is the big question mark.
Welcome to the
okay.
stream.
Morgana mid, Elise jungle.
Yeah, standard. So they banned out. They were able to bait 2 jungle bans out then too for no reason and keep more of their champ pool alive.
Well, I think if I may, banning out jungle actually pinches the pool enough that he might not be able to flex pick that, and it could force it in the jungle as well.
That's true. So yeah, I guess that's the other side of the coin.
I gotta wonder, where's Coinflip's peel and damage?
It's all about pick.
I don't see much in the peeling department, but what they do have is an ability to create space, because you're walking in the Morgana queue, Elise Cocoon, Caitlyn traps, Bard is there to kind of be able to go in and out as like kind of a combo with those. But if anybody walks into Morgana or Elise and you're setting up for Bard ult in the Caitlyn trap, like the CC chain Coinflip can do is pretty gross, and there's no combo breaker from ARAM in this map, so yeah, that's it's gonna be a tough one if Coinflip gets ahead here.
If the Kasante could be a one-man front line if he gets some advantage going too. He's able to eat up a lot of space up in front of those guys to better allow some picks to go on. And you know, with Elise and Bard able to get roams off together, they can really pop some people and make some of the people's life hell. And personally, when I play Elise, I like playing into J4 because your repel, you can completely screw over his ult. Both in, if he somehow manages to get it on you, you can get out, and you can just dodge the whole thing completely. So I like it overall. And then Black Shield being able to keep you safe too on anything that you're doing around mid or in river too. So
Black Shield can only really protect one person though, and they've got 3 divers between Jarvan, Camille, and Galio.
100% got to be judicious on it. I do like Camille Galio combo anytime I see that. You know, especially if J4 is in the vicinity. I mean, you're talking about getting triple ulted, and whoever that is, they're gone.
Yeah. Heck, you don't even need to ult with Camille to let Galio have an in. He just
I know.
Jump past them. Oh, good.
It is crazy. So, I think there's pretty clear goals for each team. It's just really going to depend on how they play it out versus each other. I honestly feel like this game's going to be a roll one way or the other. Whoever gets ahead, I think, is going to kind of stomp. I don't really foresee this one being super close for long.
We'll see how things go then.
But I still really, really like the Milio pick. I think that was
gonna be big
awesome.
And Morgana shields are probably
Yeah,
the moment.
I think so too. I think in a lot of these fights, you're going to basically be kind of roped into trying to either blow up the Milio or get them kind of secured off in the fight so you can actually, fully pop some of these people. Because his heal and peel is actually disgusting.
Yeah.
I got this one buddy I play with like sometimes just casually, and like I've seen that guy just single-handedly take over games. He's like Masters, and he plays Milio, and it's just like the things you can actually do with that champ when you're good is so disgusting.
I feel like that's a lot of support champions once someone's gotten enough investment into them. Like,
Yeah,
it's always funny how there are those moments when the league community goes like, "Oh, support role is so busted," and it's only because they ran into someone that actually plays the support role in 3 matches.
yeah,
Instead of
and it's
someone
like
that got autofilled there and doesn't know how to do anything.
truly competent people that like really know their roam timers and like
Their
how,
matchups.
yeah,
Local
in their
games.
synergies with their teammates. Like it's like when you play against shit like that, it just feels so unplayable.
Like I've had some matches where I've played with a couple of my friends. They're like lower stuff like gold and bronze and whatnot. But I'd like pick Renata and I'd roam mid. My friend going up against a Cassante who's gotten like 2 or 3 kills on him, and I basically nearly solo killed a Cassante by myself.
That's crazy.
It's just like you just need the confidence of how you move. Like
Yeah.
there is the obvious skill discrepancy, but like still
Even
you can pull stuff like that off at higher ranks too. It just gets more difficult, but
yeah.
like if
That's
you know the avenues.
and that's one of the beauty of watching some of these sports, especially. And I mean, this game's gonna be a perfect example. Seeing Bard and Milio, I feel like those are very like super high variance champs where you can do really, really impressive things with. So I think this game could actually be heavily decided by the support play.
Yeah, Bard is like such a freaking make it or break it champion in terms of your hands. I've had one good play with Bard throughout my entire time attempting to use him, and that is my highlight of him, and I will never reach that peak again. And I
Just
feel like for some people it's probably similar.
and it's like there's so much anticipation and stuff that you can do with them, especially with his ult. And the type of things that you can deny or set up is just unreal. Plus, he does a wicked amount of damage.
So much.
I've gotten absolutely bullied out of my own jungle solo by some bards, and I'm just like, what is happening to me right now?
I assume it's like a dead man's plate and
Blood
one of
song.
those rapid fire cannon.
Yeah, and just like I don't even like. It's like jarring. It's like, what am I supposed to do here?
Can't get close to him because you're perma slowed and can't
Yeah.
fight. Or can't run away because he just chases after you.
I'm just like, I guess I'll leave. Like, fine. This is your jungle now. You're the third jungler. Cool. The But yeah, it's definitely one of those champs where it's just like when champion mastery shows. It shows.
Mhm.
The
And when lack of champion mastery is there, it
Yeah.
very
yeah,
much
you're
shows.
just the alts just like canceling other people's abilities. It's like absolutely disgusting plays. It's like, what are you doing? This
I'm
guy.
assuming that Bard's ultimate stasis period's the same as Anya's, right?
That's actually a solid question.
I'll just check it here
Bards?
really
Yeah,
quick.
I'm gonna Google it too.
Yeah,
We
Bard's
gotta
stasis
sync
is
up too.
2.5 seconds. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it's 2 versus 2.5 seconds, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I think.
What time do we
I'm
want
gonna
to
be
sync?
paused at 2020.
Paused.
Pause.
I'm at 20.
Yes. We good?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
Sounds
Fantastic. See, we got this all figured out now.
Yeah. Professionals.
Something like that. So, alright.
Very good.
Alright, so yeah, oh! So, Morgana's tether, 3 seconds. Bard ult, 2.5 seconds. So,
Oh.
theoretically, you could press Morgana R, and then...
Oh,
ooh, are
Rika?
they baiting?
Wow.
Are they baiting?
Whoa, I don't know how this is gonna
Morgana
go.
has no flash, Rika does have flash.
So close. Ooh.
Ooh.
And to the Camille as well.
Ugh.
Camille's gonna have enough time to back and get an item off that, a dagger.
Yeah.
This is when in solo queue games, top laners will ult at 4.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that actually happened to me earlier.
Or wait,
today.
actually, never mind. You wait till the second lane, and then it's ult F4. And second wave.
Nice.
They take the bad trade.
yeah, exactly. They coin flip it just a little bit more, and it's like, all right, I'm out.
Aha!
Taunt. So taunt start. Zoning off with it.
Taunt
No
has the
flashes.
shield, if I recall.
Oh yeah, it does. So it gives a little bit momentary. Well, during the duration, it gives additional MR and stuff. Pretty
That
low
is a
cooldown.
really strong trade.
Yeah.
The
Definitely.
WE start from the Galio there.
Yeah.
But Morgana not having the sustain that she used to available on minions is definitely gonna hurt her.
Yeah. Definitely a really strong trade there by Rika. It seems like ready for the matchup. We do have the gank coming in with Brandino.
No
flash cocoon miss.
Sometimes you gotta hold on to that CC attack longer.
Brandino is going electrocute as well over Dark Harvest, so going for the more guaranteed damage.
Trying to steal blue buff, but Jarvan will spot it. Bard coming over with Caitlyn as well.
Yeah.
He's got to give it.
Not seen, not seen.
He's got to give it. It's not worth. Oh.
Did take it!
Oh, the flash follow. Nothing to hop to on the repel.
Okay.
So, all things considered, not the worst.
Jarvan flash is gone, but so is Bard's.
Yeah. So,
No kill, but blue is taken. Doesn't disrupt the order of Jarvan's camps at all.
yeah, not the worst play.
Oh, and there is avenue for a dive up top that could hurt Cassante a lot. Oh, ping's coming out though. Jarvan is. Oh wait, that's because there was a ward in the tri-bush.
Okay. So Brandino had to really disrupt their clear to do all that. So bot scuttle is still up, and they're gonna just full clear to try to go into it as J4 secures all the respawn timers for all the camps on their side. They're gonna try to take the Gromp on respawn. As
Jarvan put in some deep wards to spot when Elise is going to be over there.
I do like that. I mean, because Elise will be skipping camps here and there when they're coming in. And, like, as long as you're like kind of clearing as a more standard jungle, you should be kind of slowly but surely getting up on levels on her.
Alright, and Gromp is coming up here. I wonder if Randino's going to notice that. Yep, he is already going for it. Good timers.
Good awareness. And they are somewhat... Nah, probably not with Milio. I mean, the dive's a little bit harder to execute. You do have Bard there for easier escapes and ins, but I don't know if it's worth coin flipping. But their name is Coinflip.
Alright, here comes the reset. Oh no.
Are thinking about it. It's Cocoon lands, follows up, stun staggered.
Bard has
drops the repel. A little bit too soon.
Bard had the aggro there, so I think they didn't want to continue with it since he was forced to back off.
Yeah. All in all, not the worst thing in the world. Forces back, get to push the wave in. At least needed her back anyways to get her buy off.
Jarvan
We'll
only
waste
had
some
one
time
available.
going there because camp won't be up. We'll see if J4 does the same exact thing and also walking towards, if he ends up walking towards ground.
Honestly, Elise seeing that there was the dead ward there, I think should have tipped him off that Gromp was not gonna be there to begin with.
Had to hope with hope there that fucking the spiderling would see something, but no.
Jarvan was not spotted on the scuttle as it died. But
ooh. So back to their old ways.
Have prio bot. So Jarvan's gonna be able to sneak this Infernal.
His Drake Secure is a lot faster than what you'd think. He's pumping out damage pretty good.
Moving over, but it's not going to be in time.
No. Nothing to see there, so good job once again by Jellyfish. There will be enough residual vision there. They should have been aware that this gank was coming.
Done onto Ashe, successful. Good stun
nice.
Follow up from Bard hitting both. Here comes the dive we've been waiting for. Flash and Caitlyn. Repel and the double.
Good.
That was a clean Bard stun into a dive there.
Yeah.
Morgana bullying the Galio's recall.
That was well done by Brandino and botlane there. And that gold getting dumped onto Caitlyn can give pretty big advantage to them because they're already kind of able to play a little bit aggro into the Milio Ashe, especially early. Now even more so.
Spot out the Jarvan as Camille is fighting the Cassante.
Cassante's pretty tanky. They want to fight. Missed binding, but ult goes in.
Ooh, this is really good for Morgana.
Yeah.
One went off onto the Camille, all out from Cassante.
Ooh, dude lands the binding.
Camille trying to
kill
help Jarvan
secured.
As Galio's taken out the spider.
But feats go over to Coinflip for the first 3 kills. So. Good job by them. But we did have Bard roam up towards topside, and the lovely thing about a Morg mid is Pool is awesome against scrubs.
Because she can stack it so much because the cooldown reduction.
Yeah, you can drop multiple pools. It's crazy. So don't even need jungler. That's huge. So. Game's in a pretty even
finally hit level 6, but Bard is down just in time to prevent any thoughts about hard aggression here.
And Bard is 6 while Milio is 5. I don't think Ult comes
Ooh.
in. Nice. Just to keep a little bit of advantage. Milio still
only
5.
blocked a bit of the Caitlyn ult damage there. Man, that's like 2 headshots.
Yeah. That's crazy. So bot's in pretty good control for Coinflip right now. They do have to stay to try to catch this wave. Oh,
Got some pings coming out. I think they believe that Elise... Oh, no, wait, never mind. I have a ward there to check in case Elise does try for an in lane.
good job by Bori and GeoPro to back off there. Recognize, you know, that Galio was not visible on the map, and to realize, you know, okay, if they come in and Galio ults in, we're gonna die here. Galio going...
Doing really well.
Yeah, he is, honestly.
And yeah, Galio trying to be annoying to Morgana like he was to him.
Yeah.
Almost died from it.
Ooh, taunt going in. Man, Rika is pretty clean on that. These quick in and out engages with Galio.
Phase rush.
With that phase rush. Yeah. Ooh, knock-up lands.
Oh. No, Morgana has no mana. No teleport either. Jarvan's
have no
covering
mana.
the bot side, but Elise is sitting down there.
So it looks like going for the Hollow Radiance build for Rika on the Galio.
So more supportive.
Yeah, and keeping tanky and decent amount of AP pop between Bard, Morgan,
Another ring.
Elise. Looking at elsewhere.
Cassante still taking some really good trades from Camille. Nearly missing the Q3 on her there.
He's got a pretty clean Cassante.
Bot.
Oh, Bard ult lands on both of them. Trying to save Bori, but...
Caitlyn net was blocked.
Oh, Cocoon lands. Kill secured on J4 by Brandino. Look to keep going in. Disengaged by the Milio. Ashe is fully popped there on the lethal temples.
Go in, take out the Milio. Morgana coming in from the side should be able to finish off this Ashe.
Nice. Oh, ooh.
Ooh, Galio coming in, but I think it might be a bit too
He's
much
thinking about trying. Tanky wants to get one back. Nice dodge with the repel by Brandino. Kill secure. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. Morgana's been doing pretty solid. Caitlyn has some kills already. And with Morgana being the one more likely to go back soon, does get
that's
more
true too.
Value.
That's actually a good point to always consider.
Oh, and Jarvan will stop the recall.
And Drake is sitting up. Well,
you know, normally support's getting kills a bit iffy sometimes, but I think that Bard getting kills is generally fine.
Especially when you build some of the non-typical support items that are a little bit more costly. It's definitely...
Hyder and Jarvan confronting each other.
Nice. So J4 does have item finish and Elise does not, and you know that's part of the function of usually finishing out your boots first. So just having to spend a little bit more money up front.
Man, these Milio shields are just denying everything that Caitlyn is shooting at Ashe.
It's crazy. He heals so much more too than what, like on top of the shields, he heals so much more than what you expect too. It's crazy the stuff he lived through.
It was just really funny to see every time that Caitlyn shot, you see the shields pop up for a brief second and the damage output just matching those shields.
Yeah.
Jarvan doing a safety flag and drag there.
Oh, nice.
Brandino in a very tough spot. Dark Binding comes out, lands on
Should
Galio,
be dead.
Spider down.
Ooh! Arrow goes a little bit wide. But we do have Soul Shackles.
Nice dodge of the point blank. Will still go down to the Cassandra.
Matthias! The Cassandra!
Galio start finding.
Oh!
Oh.
Yes.
Very unfortunate the Cassante died there, as he was took a bit too long to get out of the auto range, but still 3 kills there for the 2.
Yeah, Matthias is looking pretty solid on Cassante.
Bard's not going to be able to defend this tower, but the first turret was already claimed for the feat confirmation on Coinflip.
Wow. That's pretty huge, and it looks like Drake should be secured with the timers and the respawn for jellyfish, so that's pretty big as well.
Very fast.
Huge. Super safe too, you know, you got Kate that can be able to hop over the wall. You got Cocoon, you got a Repel for at least, so definitely very comfortable just trying to go for it too, even in more uncomfortable situations.
Funny thing about Kate being able to hop over the wall like that until you realize that, you know, if you stun Caitlyn at the start of the animation, it actually stops her from getting kicked back by the net. So
huge.
So,
huge.
There could
Big
be
knowledge.
moments.
Yeah, where you're just a little bit too confident, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm dead. Oh. Alright, Kate's starting to put out damage now with Collector and BF Sword, so definitely got to be a little bit more mindful of those skill shots if you're jellyfish. Don't want to get popped by them. J4 does secure that scuttle, but is going to die now.
Stun lands with a flagon dragon.
Oh, the repel!
There's the Morgana ult, will secure the kill to Caitlyn.
Ashe doing a very good job though of trying to get back whatever advantage she can here, trying to shove lane to get the turret. I think it'll be close. They do have PP.
Ashe Arrow coming to probably contest this Rift Herald. There's the Galio.
Ooh.
Caitlyn will be caught, but flashes out to safety after Galio charges in and will get locked down himself. And Cassante
They couldn't get the rift.
Caitlyn killing the little boy.
The rift had like 23 HP left too, and Ashe almost took it. Flash coming out, falling up, and gets popped. Ashe survives with 25 HP.
And Coinflip really doing quite well this game.
Yeah.
Teleporting top, bit dangerous for Camille heading top, bit dangerous.
Yeah. Able to prevent the turret from getting popped too, so denies that gold too.
However, sometimes you might actually want it to die there, so there's no local gold awarded. Dun dun.
That's too much brain power, right? We got only so many neurons we can activate at once here. Me using attack move at the same time as trying to think is way too much. And we do have the engage by Camille on top of the Morgana up here. Soul Shackles comes out, trying to hang on for life. Will be enough to keep her alive.
Get away. You don't want to be repelled onto. And the Camille damage is just so insane.
Oh, you get hit by that.
Cassante, but not gonna be enough.
Oh, so close to being enough there. Ashe Arrow comes in, hits the stun for the kill secure. Bard ult is not up, so not really a lot in retaliation that can be done.
However, Chemtech Drake will be up in just under a minute and a half. Will be enough time for respawns to take effect.
Big.
Cassante teleport will not. There's 70 seconds on it. It will be up for it.
Touching back on it. Oh, engage coming in. We got Galio ult. Getting pinged off though. Don't want to do too much. If they can, they just kind of wanted to poke a little at the tower.
Will get spotted by the Chemtech.
Oh. watch out for that Caitlyn. She's... Oh, Kate still hasn't finished the second item, though. Oh, Camille just popping the Elise.
Yeah, she got caught out, and then there was the Milio Q catching her on the land. Bard Q beautifully landing.
Yeah.
Follow up from it.
Let's want to take a brief moment to talk about with the Camille having the Trinity and the Ravenous finish, just like, and then with like Q2 coming through, just the amount of damage you can pump out just immediately is unreal.
Camille's always been a monster with just Trinity Force. Having Ravenous on top of that just makes it even more so.
And
ooh, knocking Morgana down by half her health, popping her ultimate. As she
big Bardo, big Bardo! Channels
beautiful! But
Ash just kiting though!
Oh my god, that wasn't even kiting, that was standing still.
I was trying to be kind! Oh, and the cocoon lands and popped goes the Milio. And that's with Chemtech and Otacon up. We'll see how they go about this. They're popping Rift Herald mid, trying to create as much space as possible. Galio and Camille being up, though, does put them in a little bit of an odd situation. Although Rika making a questionable decision, kind of walking through mid there without any help, getting chunked down.
Chemtech Dragon is up now, but Brandino is dangerously low. Camille tried to charge in. Will avoid the Dark Binding at the very least.
And it's and Cassante trying to engage on, but going to be biting off a little bit too much. But Soul Shackles comes in with the Dark Binding.
Jarvan nearly dead. Camille will get perpetually locked down, but Ash's damage is insane right now.
Honestly, is it not insane? That's Phantom Dancer and Kraken effectively. And just pissing out the damage for the kill. My god!
Who's the real headshot specialist?
He's just so hot in the chat.
Look,
and
that's my boy Higgins raised.
Oh my goodness.
Higgins did flash forward to get all the buffs on the Ashe in the middle of that fight. And this pentakill gets him back in the game and potentially into the grand finals.
939 healing from Echoes of Healy. I'm not sure if it was from that fight, but it was from definitely noticeable from anything that may have happened at that point.
Dante getting a little overzealous here, and I don't know if he...
Teleport from Galio coming over.
Oh, they get the shutdown though.
Shutdown onto Elise,
on the,
so it's a bit less value, but you know, Elise has shown to do pretty strong despite being an early game pick in these matches.
Yeah.
But double kill to Camille, and that gets terrifying.
That is a mortal reminder finish after the pentakill for the Ashe too. So
stun landing onto Galio will get out.
Bardo misses and do more oil zones off more than anything. Yeah, I would say firmly back in this for the Jellyfish. That
firmly back in when they have a 3,000 gold lead at this point.
It's crazy. I was pretty like, oh, okay, it's looking very heavily Coinflip favored, and then I didn't know Uzi was on the other team.
Ashe sitting on about 2,000 gold lead over Caitlyn. Or wait, 2,000 gold lead, but she has a full item ahead. Actually, it's a 1,000 gold lead with a... Or no, it is just item. No. But yeah, a full item ahead, I guess, Collector and IE, so...
Yeah. It's still very...
Caitlyn working on Burst, but, you know, Ashe has those very free, basically guaranteed crits and loads of attack speed and lots of range thanks to the Milio. Out comes the Ashe arrow. Caitlyn not looking great here. She falls so quickly.
Just nothing you can do too. Once you start getting that slowed stack on you, and if Milio's right there with her, it's like, okay, you can't even like peel her off. Yeah, this is.
Fortunately, they're like the range buff the Milio provides to Ashe, and the lack of reliable stuns for Coinflip is going to make her a very big carry. And even if the stuns land, Milio.
Yeah, yeah. And oh,
Ooh,
big
Bartle.
bar stun. Okay, they have to follow this up.
The
Oh,
Q
Galio
does
ult's
not
coming.
land.
And yeah. That needed to be executed perfectly. And
Milio
now
was utilized already, however, but here comes multiple dives.
yeah,
Morgana will go down.
Oh! The turret
Ethan gets
proving
one.
the best
Andre
champion of the
from
map.
rear. What?
Hold on.
Really weird
Wait, what?
Did you see that Cassante ult?
Yeah.
Yeah, Camille
What why did why did that happen?
I have no clue.
That has to be like really buggy with the base gates that were right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only thing I could think of if it was like map like specific. Like
This is when we call Riot to instigate a chrono break, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I'll work
That
on
was-
that next split.
So they're looking to secure Baron here, and they should be able to pretty readily. Nobody's there to respond quick.
It's gonna be
enough.
close.
Have arrow to stall. They will at least be able to get some follow-ups after this, I feel like. Baron will be secured. There's the cleanse from Caitlyn.
Oh, it's
Bartle
just.
only lands Camille.
Oh no.
Oh, he tried to go for the Ashe there.
That's not good.
No. Everyone just
Ugh.
distances themselves from Morgana, will not get locked down as the cleanup crew has finished their job.
Do they end?
I believe they can.
Yeah, 20 seconds. And
Timer.
they got everybody.
The only saving grace for Coinflip is the Ashe isn't an amazing tower killer, but there are minions to give her some edge now. So now she is a strong tower killer.
I think they go for it, yeah.
Yeah, and that looks like it will be a
That is game. Damn.
3-1 end for Jellyfish as the killing continues.
Damn.
One more.
Mouse. It was a good game. I back and forth. Definitely thought there was some avenues. That Ashe pentakill just really catapulted things into endgame, though.
Yeah. Oh, that Milio and Ashe is nutty.
Oh, look at that, man. Damage chart's crazy. Camille too was just pumping it out too. Got that
things.
Dude, got that Trinity Ravenous so early too. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, she was at 13k gold.
Cassante was managing to hold up just fine when it was just the Trinity, but man,
Yeah.
after that fact, it just gets so dangerous.
Hmm.
It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter that you're a tank, and after you all out, Camille is more of a tank than you, so.
100%. And
I think.
you know,
Go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say, I thought Coinflip played really well overall. It's they definitely had some clear things in mind. Jellyfish just really executed extremely well in terms of like focusing on what they wanted to do and getting those objectives that they really needed to get.
Well, we do have some interviews.
Welcome.
First of all, congrats on the series. Introduce yourself to the stream if you could, please.
Rika, Mordekaiser mid.
Starting out strong. No, I'm the top laner.
Nice. Very good. So, how are we feeling out the gates?
Tired.
Tired, yeah. I haven't slept.
As is tradition.
I was promised a 3-0, and then my mid laner picked Mordekaiser into the worst Mordekaiser game I've ever seen in my life.
Walk me through the Mordekaiser mid pick. Was that pure ego, or was it? Was there a strat?
No, I don't have any ego. I don't have any ego.
Wait,
It's,
you're seriously not gonna say that with me here?
Yeah, I don't have any ego. I mean,
Yeah,
there's just
I
a lot of
think he
things that
was-
went wrong that game.
I think he was just
Especially.
inting to make sure his 3-1 prediction from the podcast came true. It's a little disgusting.
And I want a Mordekaiser skin, so I gotta play him.
Oh, that's how that works. That's how
No,
that works.
no, I'm vetoing that.
No. Okay, so I don't know. I thought like I could just draw pressure on side if I'm not behind, and I had ignite, so I could smash lane. But as you can see, I fucked up my level 1, and I missed my E after I Q flash to kill Swain level 4, and after my summons were gone, it's just like over for me. My lane was really in a bad spot.
Fair enough.
Did the Shirelia's buy on Swain make it worse for you?
I thought it
Honestly,
made it better because
Yeah, it made it better in side lane.
I mean, their mid went Shirelias and their top went Zeeks. They're just like they have a fake gold lead because all of their gold is in these horrible items.
Well,
I don't know.
so I think the Shirelia's is okay, but the Zeke's was questionable. I definitely feel that Bloodletter would have been better for that. If you're gonna go something like that, Bloodletter would have at least helped.
I mean, I think he just needed more defensive stats. I said, like, loading into the game, I don't think we can beat Riley's Crystal Scepter, and then he just rushed it, like, no mana item at all. So, I mean, he figured that out too. So, and it was horrifying in fights. I mean, like, there's no counterplay for a triple melee Vayne comp into Riley's.
Yeah, 100%. So, with you guys, I noticed really like a huge emphasis on securing objectives early and fast, and then trying to get to those breakpoints with them. Is that like you guys' standard, or was that something that you specifically planned for Coinflip?
I mean, I feel like getting objectives is just generally good. I think that our jungle bot are pretty good at connecting for them, so it makes it look like we're focusing them way more than they are, but it's just because timers are communicated well, and it's people are just playing good League of Legends. I don't think it's not something we're consciously doing necessarily, but
just good
it just
organized play.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna throw one out there. You guys did now into the grand finals. What you got Hosher and Instinct there in the lower bracket. Now I'm pretty confident I know what Noah's answer is gonna be, but what do you have a personal preference on which one you'd want to see?
Can I quote what someone said during week 2?
As long as that someone wasn't me.
Yeah, I don't think either are a challenge for us, so we don't really care.
Oh,
all right. That's what I expected Noah to say.
The Hosher guys enjoy the banter in chat, so I appreciate them. It would break my heart a little to beat them up in finals, but if I have to do it, I will. I think a real answer though is that Instinct is probably the best team remaining that's not us. So, want to play them. I don't want there to be any asterisks next to second chip. They just bring them all.
Nice.
I can respect that. I will say, Higgins is listening to the interview because I immediately got a message that says, "Don't listen to the animal." He said, "I goes range," and then asked for Mordekaiser. So
no, he did. We said, you know how you beat Swain? You outrange it. What do you want to pick that's long range? He goes, I think Mordekaiser could be really
No, you know what's
here.
worse? I was the one who said that though. Like, I don't mind letting the Swain through because I can pick like long range, right?
Yeah.
Similar to Anivia. But then I don't know, man. It was calling me.
We get a league scientist on which is longer range, Mordekaiser Q or Swain Q. It could be
No,
close. He might have a point.
I don't know if you play TFT, but I had the artifact item where it gives me
Play
range.
TFT.
Well, it was definitely an entertaining series. The coin flip does move down to the lower bracket and to the loser finals. They face the winner of Hashira Instinct, so that's going to be a very exciting one. And
Do you want to throw your predictions, Noah, in that series?
My predictions for Hashira Instinct.
Yeah.
I've only watched one series of Hashira because I am subbing for playoffs and didn't pay attention to the regular season. And their jungler was like 5-0 every single game, and then they still lost to this team. So I don't have high hopes. But I think if they can convert those leads,
Yeah, that's what
they can
what I
win. I mean, if I had to put a number on it, I'd probably say like 3-1 Instinct, because like Hashira might figure it out for a game. But at the same time, if they figure it out for a game, they can probably figure it out for 3. So it's going to be 3-1 either way. I think one team will be clearly better than the other ones. I don't think that it's going to be a 5-game series.
oh, and you guys broke your own 5-game curse this playoffs.
I was going
Despite what some of us were
fulfill it.
trying to do.
It was looking like we were like going to have a game 5. I actually had Spotify up and ready for the Silver Scrapes Orchestra, and then Mac just said, "No, fuck this shit, pentakill, bye."
Yeah.
Bot lane went crazy.
Yeah. That flash, the W by Higgins, and then Mac was kiting Bard,
Yeah.
Caitlyn, and Cassandra.
There was a lot of talk leading up to this match about how good Bori was and how much he's done in this league, but I ain't never seen anybody do nothing to Max. So
I mean, I think games 1 and 2, you guys definitely was able to play like your brand of League of Legends and responded really well to them. Games 3 and 4, it felt like they woke up a little bit because they were brawling quite a bit bot lane, and I thought Brandino was getting a lot done around the map.
I never saw a brand pick.
A what? I'm sorry, that flew over my head.
You said
Wait,
they were
what?
playing their brand of League of Legends.
No, I meant like
okay.
I think he meant like their game
Yeah.
or our
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
I think,
he was making a joke, Rurika. It's okay.
yeah, he knows it's midnight. It's midnight on the East Coast, man. My brain is not working right now.
I literally slept for 3 hours. but
Yeah, that was.
Forgive me.
Yeah, I work for a living, though, bro. So, well, gentlemen,
Real.
I'm good if the other 2 gentlemen are good, but congrats on getting to the finals.
Yeah. Congrats,
Getting
you
side
guys.
selection. Let's go.
Yeah. And nice job getting 25 stack Magi's twice. That was pretty hardcore.
Thank you. I was
He
gonna
almost
do
got it in the third game too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
third game. I bought Rex Steel early because yeah.
You gotta ego.
I mean, maybe if you bought Shirelia's as well, you could have caught up. So.
Yeah.
It's all investment. If it's
Yeah.
bad, I just sell it. If it's if it's good, then it's good.
No, never sell. Full tilt into the ego. Come on.
But hey, I actually asked for permission from my teammates if I should get it, and
Yeah.
thankfully they would always say yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
would you have not bought it if we said no? I mean, I don't.
I mean, maybe I go.
No, I
Defin and
don't
then buy
think you
it
should
still.
buy the item whenever you're 5-1. You'll definitely be listening to me, I think.
Hey, you guys take it easy, man.
All right, thank you guys for casting. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Appreciate it,
Thanks,
gentlemen.
Later.
Please.
All right, gentlemen. Well, that was our series.
Nice.
I appreciated all the love in the world for you 2 for
Oh yeah, man.
taking care of that. So, I don't have any word on when Instinct Hashira is going to be played. I will message those gentlemen and figure it out. But you guys got anything in closing?
No, just some good games and good to be here and good to watch some good League of Legends with in the amateur scene, and it's fun to be here and always good to be a part and got a great thing going here.
Other than a shout to the teams that are being called out by jellyfish. Improve your objective rotations and macro abilities, and we hope to see some incredible gameplay from you guys.
Hell yeah,
Yep.
we'll be watching.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm going to close it down. Thanks for joining us, guys.
All right, take care, boss.
Bye.